Oh, what dread delusions. So dreadful. I have been dreading these delusions for too long, adventurer. Questor. Welcome to my realm. This game has really good menu music. I really like it. It's very much that vibe. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm excited to play this. For those who don't know, uh, excuse me. People have described Dread Delusion as that's right. When the delusion is dread, people have described Dread Delusion as like what if Morrowind was Kingsfield, but also like small, uh, like compact, and I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. Uh, Recently I got an update where the combat was reworked by Akuma Kira, or with help from Akuma Kira, who did Lunacid and uh, other games, Lost in Vivo and parts of Spooky's House. I just had a good pizza. I have a Sprite Limonade Legacy. I don't know. Yeah. Uh, so I will probably be talking. I mean, not comparing this game to Lunacid, but like at least I'll be talking about Lunacid to some degree as I play this, just because it is like there's a both a literal and like conceptual lineage there. But yeah. Oh yeah, I've been thinking that I think from what I'm hearing, it sounds like there's going to be a big update to Lunacid in the near future. Maybe not the near future, but like, coming months. We might do a. I might restart the game. I might restart that game on stream. For that because I feel like that'll be fun. But yeah, let's get started. I'll get to you. Let me studio mode and hello. I might need to add this to my pre. I might need to make like a pre-stream playlist and add this to that because this is a good track. I really like this one. Um, yeah, it's good shit. Yeah, it does seem like next updates. I think he said second to last area. Um, it's like the prison. There's like a dark area that looks really scary, like actually terrifying. They're like monsters that like chirp like birds. It's uh I love Lunacid, but today we're gonna play Dread Delusion, which is I think hopefully also equally as good. Let me I might need to. New sword got teased. I also saw the fishing spear, which looks kind of neat. That looks exciting. Okay, this should work. Need to. Actually, wait. If I make this full, I should have done this when we did when we did Katamari. Actually, there's a very easy way that I can alter the size of two windows at the same time. Well, I should be able to. Hang on. Can I be able to do both by doing that? Wait, is there an enemy randomizer in Lunacid? I have not even messed with that. Actually, yeah, this will work. I can just shrink it down like this. Yeah, I don't know what UI elements this will have, so I'm just being on the safe end. Oh, hang on. That's not quite right. Okay, hang on. Still gotta play with it a little bit more. I'd like to have at least some sort of cohesive border. Okay, and then I need to, what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to go to the background, and I need to filter it. That's, That's an okay dimmer. Maybe a little darker. That's... Yeah, I would love to see an item randomizer for Lunacid. I feel like you could do it. With some work. I mean, I guess there aren't that many items in it. So you need to, like, you need, like, all weapons are in, like, random places. Name your character random NPCs. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. I should try that on stream. I didn't know about that. Okay, let's play Dread Delusion. Let's get started already, huh? Start game. Oh no, I don't want quick start. Empty slot. Okay. The world is broken. Its surface is cursed, inhospitable. Those that remain cling to the islands in the sky. In the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past. Accept. Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed even then? You can be a brawler, urchin, apprentice, or noble. Brawler. The idea of battle captivates you. It always has. You started by smashing sticks before long you were clashing swords. There was never any question. You are a fighter through and through. +2 might, increase your maximum health, governs the combat skills of attack and defense. Urchin. Growing up, you were nobody, just another malnourished child clogging the city. Without the street gang, you'd have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. +2 guile, increase your maximum stamina, governs the lockpick and agility skills. Apprentice. As a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family, your parents sold you to passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read you did not forget. +2 wisdom, increases your maximum mana, governs the lore and spellcast skills. I'm leaning towards apprentice because I love spells. I love to be a wizard. I love the end of a great age and the time decay arriving. It's awesome. Noble. A child of noble birth. You were dining with foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You learn manners and etiquette, more than anything, tenacity. For the glittering halls of Ryova can be more cutthroat than the darkest valleys. Increases your regenerate, governs the charm and barter skills. I think I'm gonna go with apprentice. I wanna be a wizard. Oh, but there are, like... Hang on. Okay, so it's... Oh no, these are different. That's wild. There are a lot of, like, side classes. So I could be, like, a noble occultist instead of... Or I could be, like, a brawler inquisitor. This is really cool. I might actually want to go with noble occultist instead of apprentice. Apprentice scholar or whatever. Yeah, let's go noble occultist. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to... There's 16 of these, so I won't read all of them, but we'll read occultist. While others attended parties, your head was buried in dusty tomes. You amassed a great library, frequenting bookshops and lectures, but people whispered that your tastes were unsavory, that you sought banned texts and occult grimoires. +20 lore. Cracks showed, your guard slipped, the mistake was grave, the Inquisition had your scent. So you can be an election rigger, disgraced family, skilled caster, or merchant. Defense, agility, spellcaster, barter. I kind of like the idea of disgraced family. Being a member of a noble family can bring a life of privilege, but when such a family falls from grace, they can fall hard. Your family is hunted and killed for their crimes, and you alone manage to flee. And now I'm in here. Oh god. Okay. Well, that opens that up. He didn't make it. Yeah, I really like that character creation method. Oh? Who are you? This has some, like, Mechanicus vibes. I'm into it. Prisoner... Oh, wait. Prisoner 18... Prisoner 17. You've been marked for temporary release. Our Inquisitor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep him waiting. Wait, why am I being released? Only the Inquisitor can answer that, but I calculate there's an 8 in 10 chance you'll be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. What are you? Well, what are you exactly? I was a prisoner like you, but our Inquisitor and his generosity made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I'm a servant of the Inquisition now. I'll get going then. Okay. I guess this is the Inquisitor. Prisoner 17, still in one piece, I see. Good, good. I've been tasked with apprehending a very dangerous individual. But in assaulting their fortress, my agents have encountered a slight setback. You managed to... yeah, pretty much. That's good shit. They are all dead. So in consideration, I'm not sure your crimes warrant such a harsh sentence. Prisoner 17, in fact, I will release you on one condition. You must apprehend the most dangerous outlaw in the apostatic union, Vela Kalos. How am I supposed to do that? Now listen, Vela Kalos is the leader of the Dark Star mercenary band. They are notorious for aiding cultists and god worshippers. Our ship is docked close to their headquarters, an old fortress from the God War. My agents launched an assault 1 hour ago, with limited success. Simply follow in their footsteps and succeed where they failed. My drones will provide you with advice to guide you on your way. So, any questions? Who's this Vela Kalos exactly? She's of noble birth, would you believe? Heir to a wealthy military family in Ryova. She was groomed by her father for command, but after the death of her mother and sister, she fled. She started preaching nonsense about some heaven, and managed to rally a band of thieves and brigands to her cause. They've been causing quite a ruckus around the fringes of Union territory, aiding and abetting cultists and god worshippers. Needless to say, they must be stopped. This is a goddamn suicide mission. Not at all. Many of the Dark Star mercenaries have been killed in the assault. Only a handful remain. My drones calculate that you have a 1 in 465 chance of success. So, worth a shot, eh? Do my best. Goodbye. Very good. I am also giving you one of our Inquisition journals. It's been constructed with state-of-the-art cipher magic. The pages will keep track of your status. Oh, and word of advice, I wouldn't try and run. This is a small island, and it's a long way down. Okay. Potions. Health potion restores your health. This potion is brewed from the Eye of Pagath herb, and hastens the body's restored functions. It is prescribed by most doctors, one of their few treatments that does more good than harm. I like... this game already has... oh god, that's so cool. This game already, like... The way that they're setting up the lore is just, like, very... naturalistic. I'm enjoying it. Revitalizes mana. Created from the Paradoxicus herb. Oh crap, I just dropped my bottle cap. This potion stimulates the mind and increases the user's magical potency. It's become quite a habit for many university scholars. I will accept that. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is a good game so far. The only thing that I've heard is it's, like, significantly smaller than Morrowind, obviously, because it's, like, one, you know, it's a small group working on it. You can sprint very quickly, though, which is good. Use up your stamina. So is there a way that I take out my fists? I guess it'll tell me. This wooden doorway can be broken with a weapon. There's an Inquisition supply chest nearby. Pick up the sword, then open your inventory. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword in one of your weapon slots. Lastly, remember to unholster your weapon before attacking. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there is a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, the chest animation. Rusty sword. Poor. 5 damage. Covered in rust. Probably can't cut through cheese. Okay. Tab. Equip this item. Accept. Oh, you can tell that Akimakira got their hands on this, absolutely. Stamina potion. Restore stamina portion of stamina threshold. Derived from the Jitter Seed, this potion imbues the viewer with an unnatural energy. Yeah, this is good. This is good sword swinging. Also, it drains your stamina, which is fun. I like that. Ooh. Nice. Stamina potion. Health potion. Yeah, I see why they say this is a blend of King's Field and Morrowind. It's definitely got elements of both. Like, just like the random floating potions is very, like, King's Field or King's Field adjacent. I see you made short work of that flimsy door. Your skills are exemplary. The enemy doesn't stand a chance. That said, the road ahead is patrolled by a Darkstar mercenary, and I would recommend hiding in the nearby mushrooms until they pass. It's not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 4 in 5 chance you'll die horribly in combat. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Always be on the lookout for ways you can sneak past enemies. Oh, yep, that's them. Gonna try and slip by these fools. It would be really funny if the chest had a chance to kill you, yeah. Okay. There's a dead guy here. This is a very cool world. Like, just visually, it's very, very impressive. Cool dragon. Oh. This house is on fire. Oh, I think I might not want to be here. I think this town is getting pillaged. Here, let me... But... There's a fight going on. Oh, I'm gonna get killed if I go there. Yeah, the tendrils and the fire, and the big, like... God, there's just so much going on here. I'm just scared. There's like so much going on here. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Ammunition. An assortment of ammunition for ranged weapons required to fire bows and the like. What is this? A lockpick. Okay. To progress, you will unlock this door. You'll need a lockpick to begin. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there's always a chance you will fail, and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Okay. Oh, that's cute that it's like a dice roll. That's fun. Okay. Hello. These guys are always going to scare me. They're like... Okay. In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to open a secret passageway. To interact with them, you must have a sufficiently high lore skill. Solving a lore puzzle usually depletes your mana. There may be multiple enchanted objects tied to a specific secret, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Neat. Cool. So I'm imagining I'm gonna have to keep an eye out as we explore, because there's gonna be like a lot of those. Okay. Health potion. Another guy here. What's this? I glimpsed a glimmer of delusion. Collect more to... I didn't even read that. Over our pitiful lives, humans accrue beliefs and delusions. When a person dies, sometimes a glimmer of who they were lingers for a time. This ethereal skull's glimmer of delusion. Collect enough and you'll acquire a full delusion, which allows you to increase a core... Okay, so that's how you level up. That's awesome. You may also develop delusions of your own by completing quests and overcoming challenges. Okay. Oh, I see. So that you have like a delusion bar, and you gotta like fill it up slowly. Neat. Cool. In this house, you'll find a bed and a crystal point. You should make use of both. Resting restores your health, mana, and maximum stamina. You may only rest in a bed when it's safe to do so. Crystal points restore mana and save the game. They also grant a home spell, which will return you to the last used crystal point. Remember that spells and usable items must be equipped before use, just like weapons. Okay. Return home, a teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. The man Schultz wait from a daze. Though he is not old, his eyes betray a weariness. Orbaith, is that you? Oh, I'm sorry, stranger. I must have been dreaming again. I seem to do little else these days. Let me just... Oh, damn, where is it? My dream journal, I've lost it again. I must have dropped it when running from those goblins on the mountain. Say, if you're wandering these parts, would you mind keeping an eye out for it? What's this about your journal? Yes, I've lost my dream journal. I think it's been dropped near the goblins that inhabit the mountain east of here. Go past the fortress and look for a lake, then follow the river upstream. You should find them there. I've noticed they sometimes clear off at night. If you want to avoid a fight, you could rest a while in my bed. Approach when the neuron stars shrunk and they might be gone. Can I ask you something? You may certainly try, but things tend to slip from my mind of late, and these old bones won't carry me far. Oh, this is good. You got some questions to ask. Good shit. Okay. Your bones don't look that old. He chuckles softly. Ah, yes, many people tell me that. In truth, I can't remember how old I am. My mind is foggy, my memory shrouded in mist. But my dreams, they are vivid. I dream of my daughter, Orbaith, and a terrible war. I keep a journal in the hope of deciphering truth from dream. I love a neuron star. Yeah. Hi, Filarina, welcome. Have you heard of Vela Kalos? Vela? Oh, you mean that young commander? Leads that band of mercenaries up in that old fortress? I was a bit worried when they took over that place. I thought they might cause some trouble, but honestly, other than the noise, they've been no bother. That Vela girl even visited me once. She sat and listened to my dreams, and left me some food. Seemed a nice girl. What can you tell me about these islands? These are the Oneric Isles, but I'm no local here myself. Let's see. We're circled by a small red neuron star. You've probably noticed that already. Oh yes, and lately folk have been making a great deal of fuss about some apostatic union. The Union renounced their gods, I believe, and even went far to wage war on them. They've claimed these islands for their own, but not everybody agrees with their apostasy. Many folk won't give up their worship. That reminds me, I think I knew a god once, or was that just a dream? Awesome. That's all I wanted to ask. I'm glad there are questions that you can ask NPCs, that's always good. Oh, chest. Cypher Spear. Shoots a bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. Though the Apostatic Union heavily regulates the use of offensive magic, its military donates huge sums to universities to ensure the refinement of such spells. Okay, let me equip that. So we're not a spellcaster, we got some lore, at least. Oh, this is so cool, okay. The art for that is so good. Oh, yeah, of course. It's Neuron, because it's like a big... I mean, we can't see... I mean, we can kind of see it, because it's got like synapses, right? Let me... Hang on. Just wanted to quickly... Just checking something. Okay. I'm good. Yeah, I imagine it's pretty easy to misread, but I'm a close reader and I do not have dyslexia. Okay. Do we have a map or like a compass or anything? Oh boy. Okay. Well, hang on, he told us the way that the river goes. I need to ask him again about it. Spider journal. Go past the fortress and look for a lake, then follow the river upstream. Okay. What in the blazes? What is this? I have Pagath. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball, can be used as an alchemical ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pagath. I too crave realms. I love realms and realms. This herb is well known for its healing properties and is used in medicine across the apostatic union. Cool. Neat. So I'm guessing there'll be like some slight alchemy in this. That looks like the fortress, so I gotta find the Are these bad guys? Hello. Are you normal? Okay, they're not oh wait, here we go. Let me talk to you. Can we talk? Can we chat? Can we have a chat? Can we talk? Can we chat? No? Okay. We got some money. We got 1 coin. Awesome. I guess those are like the guards and I guess those might be the apostatic guards. Because like the black Star Wars blue, and they seem to be more of like umber hues. Where are you going, prisoner 17? Are you attempting to run from your duty? The bridge ahead is barred to you. Only those with a permit may cross one of the apostatic union's bridges. Okay. We will avoid getting in trouble. I don't have a compass, so yeah, it's kind of a busted up little short sword that we have here. I'm sure we'll find something better eventually. How do I cast my spells? Oh, left click, okay. Or right click, rather. The sword got gloomed, that's right, yeah. Is this? No, that's a bridge, I think. Ganon said no swords. I gotta find a rock to fuse it to. Or a creature's horn. Looks like this is another blocked off bridge. Ah, I did get 3 coins though, so who's to say? You know. Who's to say it's bad to explore? Wait a second. Is this alive? Okay. Are we considering this a lake? I guess, I mean, on some level it's a lake. It doesn't lead anywhere, so I guess we'll just follow the river upstream. Those things are gonna keep scaring me. They're so big. The freaky, cool dragon things. I love them. Okay. Oh, potion. Fielding potion. Temporarily boosts armor. This potion floods the bloodstream with a simple spell that can deflect attacks, although it deflects hugs and handshakes all the same. That's awesome. Good stuff. Maybe I should Kenshi this and try and... Ooh, nice. Nice. Got him. Although, my understanding is that you don't get EXP from killing random enemies. It seems like it's, you get delusions from... You get your own delusions from completing quests. Is this the mountain? I guess we'll see. We're exploring. We're seeing what's around. A better sword? Throwing knife, okay. Okay, and then I can slot stuff here. Nice, okay. I'm not totally sure how I use this. Mid-click? E? Q? R? Oh, it's R. It's R. You can pick them back up, too. Is there a swap button? Hang on, I should probably check the controls. Keyword... Movement, actions... Item... Switch item is Z, so it's Z and R. It's kind of a strange set of buttons, but I'll take it. Oh boy. Ouch. Okay, yeah, she kind of got me there. You can... Their armor has, like, very, like, Persian influences. Potion of personal space, that's right. But yeah, they kind of remind me of like the, um, like Persian dress armor. I wonder if I am just supposed to go, like, if I'm supposed to just like cross the bridge. I mean, no one can stop me, right? I mean, maybe people can, I don't know. There might be a way to do that. We've received a coin! Back up here. That does definitely look like the fortress. If I had to mark anything in my surroundings as the fortress, it would probably be that. That big bridge. But actually, there's this other area up here that we haven't been to yet. Do some exploring. See what we can find. This looks like an interesting landmark. It does. Are there gonna be creatures here? Oh. Iron ore. Decent quality ore can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. Ooh, nice. Okay, so if I can find like a forge or something. Although maybe I can do it. Can I do that in inventory? Probably not, right? Yeah, no. You gotta... Oh, can I just use it? No, okay, yeah, we gotta find a place. Okay. Okie dokie. Bard. What is in there? That looks really scary. That looks extremely scary. Wow, okay. I kinda want to get in there, though, is the thing. If I'm being entirely real, I kinda want to see what's in there. This game's got so many, like, squiggly, movie little guys, little squirmy little creatures, and I love it. Like, even thus far, we haven't even, like, fought anything, but it's like... Oh, I guess follow the blood. Oh, the mechanisms, machines, the machinery. Okay. Lots of controls here. I'm not seeing anything... I mean, I know I'm not following the blood trail, but I'm trying to look for anything on the sides here. I'm guessing this is just for decoration, so... Head up this way. Mana potion. Nice. Lift is not yet active. Okay, I guess I gotta get higher up. There's a console here, no interactability, though. Oh? Bella Calla stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails! And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What's this, a straggler? The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I kind of want to join her is the thing. She's kind of awesome. Yeah, I kind of want to join her. I've just escaped from an Inquisition prison. Can I join you? She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean, no offense, but the Darkstar Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Bye, Velikelis. Nar. I've embraced a delusion, which means I can level up a stat. Let's get a point of wisdom. Get our lore and spellcasting up. Fortress needs repairing. This is the fortress then, okay. So I can find the lake and the river from here. Listen, I know there's main plot stuff to do, but I'm invested in this fucking guy and his, his, his dream journal. I must find it. Do you understand? It might actually be up there. Do you have any map stuff now? No. Okay. Oh wait, this is where I started. Is it? Yeah. Oh, she was right there. How did you not see her? Okay. I guess I should probably report back to him that she escaped, huh? So Vela escaped, eh? Our drones detected her vessel's departure. I played your little game, but you let me free? Oh my, no, not at all. You're still a prisoner, remember? And anyway, the deal still stands. Vela's still out there, and with you looking for her, the mission is not a failure. Not technically. Next, we need to ascertain where Vela may have gone. We have intel on a number of Darkstar mercenaries who flew the roost. We need to pay them a visit. I've arranged a meeting with Vela's former quartermaster, who will meet you in the Wobbly Noggin pub. Check your quest log for more information. In the meantime, we can use this God War fortress as a base of operations. Return here if you need to resupply. I'm giving you an apostatic Union passport document. It will grant you access across a Union gate bridge like the one to the south. So what are you waiting for? Get going. Okay. More potions. Do y'all have a bed for me here? And besides these, rank... fecal prison cells? I guess not. Okay. I saw a glimpse of a creature with many arms, and I'm curious what its deal is. I wanna see it. I see it up close and personal. There's a crystal here. Nice, okay. Okay. This lets you upgrade the facility. Okay, so you can get, like... Okay, I see. I gotta be real, I'm not necessarily invested in the vision of the apostatic union here. I'm not in love with their whole thing, if I'm being honest. They're a little cringe. But I guess we kind of have to work with them, huh? These look like mountains. I mean, I think those are goblins. Yeah, okay, this is a lake. This is a lake for sure. That's that way. Okay. Let's go explore. I'm looking for an... Oh, here we go. Looking for an ideal way to descend this cliff without getting my shit rocked. Oh, those are some big boys. I'm just gonna let them fight because they're both factions that are opposed to me. It's the Black Star mercenaries and the gobos, the goblins. Now, these little towers all have beds, or is that just going to be the first one that we saw? I mean, I guess the first one did, and the second one did. Money? Okay, take that. Oh? Aha. I've discovered part of a lore secret. I'm guessing there will be a misplaced candle on the second floor. Aha! Nice, okay. Nice, I've embraced the delusion. Let's get a point in. I'm kind of feeling another point in wisdom, actually. Yeah, another point in wisdom. And a ring of health. Boost the ring of the wearer. Such rings of vitality are widely used in the apostatic union. Trapped within the gem is an endless spell which bonds with the wearer's neural system. Awesome. Hang on. Took a sip of my soda. Rings. There we go. Okay. I do want to try using my spell, my one spell that I have. Oh, there's a bed here. Forgot about that. Okay. I mean, we were told that there are no goblins during the night, and there's no reason to get into a fight if we don't have to. So let's wait until night when the goblins are asleep. There's some, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's less. So we gotta get up to those mountains over there without getting our shit kicked in by goblins and mercenaries. Hello, Mr. Goblin. Maybe they're just, like, peaceful at night? That might be it, because they're not fighting the... Oh. Crap. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, spell. There we go. Oof. Stop. I'm casting bolts at you, 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 I'm casting bolts at you. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Oh! Crap. We need to go. I want to get that item, but we need to take a step back. Think about what's important. My coins! Feed me coins, Dr. Freeman. Okay. Let's get up this mountain. I love how, like, you're so, like, the floating island idea is so clever. It's such a clever way to, like, excuse a, you know, a slightly smaller, you know, game space. What, did you just say goblin? Yeah, they're dying. All their sound effects are just like them saying goblin. That's so funny. I love that. The goblin. Old question. Yeah, life or the bag. So true. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Good for them. Good for the goblins who say goblin. 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 Ooh. Rip. 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 Nice. Nice iron ore. Let's go back and get that... Oh, crap. Let's go back and get that lockpick that dropped. Now I have space for it. Oop. Whee. I like how fast you get with the sprint. It's good stuff. A delusion. Or for a fragment of a delusion. Give me that. Glimmer of delusion. Dream journal, hell yeah. An old journal with yellowing pages. Flicking through their handwritten descriptions of strange events. A wedding in an ancient castle. An empire with impossible machines. A cataclysm barely escaped. Okay. Aha. Paradoxicus, an impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes. Can be used as an alchemy ingredient. This herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often appearing differently depending on how it is observed. It is much prized by scholars and wizards. Neat. I'm casting spells at goblins in the realm. a thing that Darling Demon Eclipse of the Darling Demon Eclipse channel is known to do. Okay. I think that's everything that's up here. Let's head back down. Back down. Eee. Yeah, we actually have a long way to go. We gotta go all the way back over to, that side of the world. Actually, I think... Just go like... Ugh. Oh, you do not take fall damage very easily in this game. Yeah, I don't even know if you have any fall damage. Besides, you know, go over the side of the thing. Ooh. Money. For me. $1 bill. Okay, let's go talk to you. Now that I have your dream journal. I found your journal. He leafs through the pages excitedly. Yes, it's all here, Orbe the War, the Machine Age. Please take this along with my sincerest thanks. Got a delusion, and I think some money. Okay. Check my inventory. If I have one issue with this game so far, it's the inventory scrolls really fast. But remarkable treasure, this could have been from him. I think it might have been. Okay. Let's get a delusion. Or guile. Because I want to have my lockpicking a little bit higher. Oh, let's go rest. He's his bed. Play until daytime. Okay. Let us proceed. So I could either go there, or I could go back over towards the mountains. I kind of want to go back towards the mountains. Actually, I want to explore that that little side cul-de-sac a bit more. Jump, jump, jumpity jump, hoppity hoppity, skippity hop. Oh right, you have to go. Yeah, it's a weird path. Okay, this way. And go this way. And this way. Then you go through this passage. Yeah, I feel like the Apostatic Union is using all these machines to, like, extract resources from these floating islands. This game does rule. I'm enjoying it a lot. Also, like, they seem to be anti-magic, which is not great. Like, the Inquisition came for my character's family and, like, fucked them over pretty much. I'm casting spells. All my melee attacks are missing for some reason, so I'm just gonna cast spells. Shit. Is he dead? Yeah, nice, okay. I should probably pop some potions. You really don't get a lot of mana back from mana potions. It's interesting. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, that's true. It does seem like they want it all to themselves, for sure. Okay, I want to go over here. This little tower. We already went here, didn't we? Oh, it says a bed. Okay. Wait, what's this? I actually don't know. Huh. As if I got to spell it in. Nothing. Okay. Let's wait until like sunset. Getting plenty of naps in. Oh, you know, I think these both led towards the same... Yeah, no, this would have led me here anyways. That's fine. It's alright. I just got to kill a big goblin. That was kind of awesome. Barrels. Dormant turns you away. You need 45% to talk your way in. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I'll have to keep this place in mind for when I have 45 Persona. There appears to be some sort of clump of bluish stone in there. I love all the weird little guys in this game. Kind of awesome. Okay, we got an Eye of Pegath. Oh no, this is not the bridge that I have to cross. Okay. I guess we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Quite literally. It appears that there is another Eye of Pegath over there. Let's go get that. Go up here. I think we also need 2 Eyes of Pegath total for the, quarters update. Quarters upgrade for the, fortress. It's like 2 Eyes of Pegath, 1 iron, and like 50 gold. How much do I have? 34. So I'll have it soon. Let's go across the one bridge that we can cross. We're going so fast. Really, truly rolling around at the speed of sound. I got places to go. Jitter seed. Okay, a potent seed that vibrates in one's hand can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike, and so is prized by the criminal gangs of Slev. Slev? Siev? I'm not sure. I think it was Siev. Siev. I think those were also used in some of the upgrades for the fortress, I believe. Like 1 or 2. Okay. This way, I think. Hello. Oh my, what's all the commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of these Oneric Isles back in Ryova, but they seem to be decades out of date. He grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they float into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. You know where I can find a map? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying overhead. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all over the Apostatic Union, I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent near Hollowtown. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now. Only it's not quite ready. Still, try asking them. Worth a shot, eh? Where are you trying to get to? Oh, I'm trying to get to the Endless Realm. It's said to be a place where people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the Cadaver Crusades, when the Endless would hunt the living and feast on their still-warm bodies. It would scare me witless, but still, I always dreamed of going there someday. And I have it on good authority that they've reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat, and are on good terms with the Apostatic Union. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. Well, I suppose they could still eat me. Farewell. I like this guy, he's funny. Is this the bridge I'm trying to get to? Similar guy. Greetings. The bridge is closed unless you're the bearer of a genuine Apostatic Union passport. So if you not got one, get lost. I got a passport right here. Seal looks good. I'm not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yup, looks like you can pass. Okay. I like the idea that this is the same guy. Is he wearing the same hat? He is. That's a very... Actually, wait. Blue. Got like an orange back. Like yellow and green with blue trim. Yeah. That's awesome. Good for him. Go off, King. Ooh. This place has some cool sounds. It's like a fungal coral reef. It's very good. I like the vibe. It's all squishing and squashing and splippling and squabbling. I don't think I can get up there. They're twins. He just runs over there really fast, yeah. Yeah, this game's kind of gruggling a little bit sometimes. It's awesome. I love when a video game gruggles. And grugles. I've seen this building in like, promo stuff, so I'm assuming we're getting to, like, a major town. Game, like, there's some stuff here. It's not too... This doesn't feel too small. Like, there's, like, a lot of terrain. It's almost more like Dragon's Dogma-esque, it feels like, where it's, like, there are kind of cul-de-sacs and, like, little, like, passageways that lead to, like, discrete zones. Oh, hello. Can we talk? I don't want to attack you. Can we talk? Guess not. Okay. Four eyes. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin, friend. You look like the adventuring sort, so take some advice from an old fool. If you explore in the countryside, come back and rest often. Thanks for the advice. I know why to rest often. Keep an eye on the Neuron Star, friend. It's got a 12-hour pulse cycle, and most of the shops close when it's dark. If you're used to the longer days and nights of some mainland Union countries, you may find it strange. What can you tell me about Neuron Stars? Well, I don't know where you're from, but many people live their whole lives in the cycle of a single neuron star, believing all days and nights to be the same. But the world is wrapped in a blanket of interconnected neuron stars, and each one is different. They all travel in regular movements, though, and pulse brighter at certain times. Shire's star circles are all the surrounding islands every 12 hours. It pulses brightest at noon, and shrinks to be darker at night. People here will sleep more often, and for less time than a place with a longer cycle. Of course, there are some places so far from a neuron star that they're trapped in perpetual night. And others where a single day can last hundreds of hours. What happens at night around here? Well, at night the shops shut in town, and most locals sleep. You might find that out in this countryside there are other things that only occur at certain times, too. Neat. Crystal? Yeah, nice. I've had one too many. Okay. The man drums his fingers on the table and his eyes dart around. He does not look at you as he speaks. Begone with you. I'm waiting for someone. Ubrel's quartermaster, I've been looking for you. His eyes snap toward you. So you're the agent. Must admit, I expected someone a little more... inquisitorial. I'm a confessor, more of a prisoner than an agent. He laughs, but his eyes stay on you. Ah, so you're with the Confessor Division. That explains it. Those bastards. They mean to insult me by sending one of their expendable rabble. They've hunted me for years, and now they don't even deign to send an agent. He looks around. At least not to my face. He hisses, teeth gritted. So out with the Confessor. Has she found it yet? Is it alive? What are you talking about? For a moment, he simply stares at you, brow furrowed. Ugh, they really haven't told you anything, have they? I may as well be speaking to a silk slug. Do you at least know where Vela is? She escaped on a sloop. He nods. Sounds about right. She'll have gone to the Underlands, to rendezvous with any dark stars that are still loyal. He gazes out the window pane. Of course, the question is where. The Underlands are far larger than the Sky Realms. She could be anywhere. What are the Underlands? He frowns at you. Surely you jest. What are the Underlands? Well, you ask me about the Neuron Stars next. No, really, what are the Underlands? This frown deepens. They're the lands that are under the Sky Realms. Did they extract your mind with a hook in that cell? Seeing your blank expression, he sighs. When the world was destroyed in the World Rend, over 400 years ago now, its surface was turned to an inhospitable hellscape. Those lands are the Underlands. How do you know Vel's gone there? She held something there. She has done for years. Something of terrible power. I can't tell you exactly what it is, only that she plans to use it to meddle with reality itself, which could be the doom of us all. So help me find Vela? That's the deal that I've struck with your Inquisition, isn't it? Hunt my former comrade, and my Dark Star crewmates, for the Polymath's pardon. After this, I'll be a traitor to everyone. He sighs, leaning back. Well then, Confessor, we may as well get to know each other. What did you, he waves his hand around, do before rotting in a cell? I was a politician. I must say, I have no love for those who hide behind petty arguments and legal nonsense. I've been to Ryova more times than I care for, and each time I'd rather have been in a den of drunken brigands. Oh, that's fun. TTRPG game you're in. That's what the Underlands are again. Still don't get it. Yeah. Sometimes some people love their skylands and their volcanic hellscapes. Anyways, it doesn't matter now. You lost it all. Hit rock bottom. That's something I can respect. He smirks and raises a drink to you. As for myself, my name is Jack Basalt. I suppose you've heard of me. He takes a sip from his tankard. Captain Basalt, the shame of the Union Navy. Aye, the one and the same. For a time, I was the most respected captain in the Union's navy. I took orders directly from Admiral Kalos, Vella's father, and for 5 years I trained Vella aboard my ship. When Vella defied her father and fled to become a mercenary, I followed. I gave up my rank, my station, my ship, to spend my years cavorting with Wiccans and pirates. Shame at the Union Navy, they branded me. He stares down into his drink. But I kept her safe. Was that not also my duty? So you trained Vella. Aye, Vella and the Emberian. Though they've been schooled at the academy, their father wanted them to sling hammocks and tie their knots to the regular sea dogs. And so they did. Through blizzards, cipher storms, and cannon volleys, those sisters thrived until the Daishan massacre. He thumbs the rim of his drink. I won't speak of that here. Not here. But that was the day Vella decided to leave the Navy, and her father. That was the day we became mercenaries. So why are you hunting her? You have to understand, I love that girl like she's my own. I've seen her grow from a headstrong child into a fierce captain. There was a time, we were sailing together as dark stars, that I thought she might be the greatest of them all. So to see her fall into barbarism and villainy has been hard. I can't abide by what she's done and what she will do. She seeks to save us, but she'll likely doom us. So I have to stop her for her own sake. Yeah, it's got some Morrowind vibes. Thank you, Duck. I like to do a little voice. It's fun to do a voice. Alright, so how will we find Vella? You're asking me. As I said to your masters, I can provide naught but shreds of information. You'll have to do the rest. What I have for you are 3 names. Names of former Darkstar mercenaries who were part of the mutiny. Couldn't stomach Vella's wild ambition. Together, maybe the lot of us can track her down. What's this about a mutiny? A few years back, Vella found a map. A map that pointed to something impossible. She'd use it to make a heaven of the sky realm, she said. Change the fabric of reality, so folk don't know poverty or injustice. Or even death. I'm sure she believed it. Believes it still. But for a lot of us Dark Stars, it scared us witless. You just don't go meddling with things like that. Lest you want to die screaming. We tried to convince her. To make her see reason. But she took us down. Into the Underlands anyway. On that mad pursuit. So we mutinied and the Dark Stars spilled their own blood on those skyships. In the end, Vella escaped with those loyal to her. And the rest of us scattered to lick our wounds. A wicked time that was. Okay, tell me about these mercenaries. First, there's the Emberian. Called that because folks say she's the last of their kind. Of course, that's pure squid shit. If she was Emberian, she'd be 400 years old. I've heard talk she's somewhere in Hollowshire. Next, there's the Endless Duchess. A powerful cipher wizard. Water. She went back to her ancestral home in the Endless Realm. And like all those you'll find there, she's cursed to never truly die. He smirks. Which means she really is hundreds of years old. She does kind of sound epic and based, but also... she is also trying to, you know, fuck up the realm. Finally, there's Caxton Frost, a genius of the Clockwork Kingdom. That man can engineer a skyship from a sack of junk. Last I heard, he'd returned to his homeland. And you're sure they'll help us? Am I sure they'll follow you to their certain deaths? Of course not, you fool. They'll probably try and cut your head off. But if you want to find Vella, you're just going to have to ask nicely. And if they do agree, you lot must have captured Vel's fortress, the Blinding Light, correct? I heard the cannon fire from here. Tell you what, I'll head there myself after this little chat. If you find any of those dark stars, send them there and all. He fixes you with a grim stare. And that thing Vel's looking for? She mustn't use it. Nobody must ever use it, you hear me? If you got any sense, you'll make sure it stays buried down there. He shifts, suddenly nervous. Right. Well, I think we're done here. Okay, that's all. I'll get going. Right. I'll be at the Blinding Light. Alrighty. I guess that's kind of our main quest. Three dark stars to locate. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin. If you have need of a rest, we got beds and ale plenty. I'm good. Maybe last question or two. Do you have any work going? Well, I've heard Vernon Bernstein's looking for adventurers. Not sure what he's after, but he's the richest man in town, so I dare say it's worth a punt. Go to the Winged Merchants Guild on the main road if you're interested. Okay. What can you tell me about Hollow? Well, most of us are simple farmers. Folk have been around here since the world ran to making ends meet. After the God War, we joined the Apostatic Union, but they mostly left us to our business until recently. The Union has seen fit to make a more direct hand in our affairs, you see. They claim our crops grow with illegal god magic. That organized cultism runs rife. But in trying to stomp that out, they've started a goddamn famine. Most of us are thinking we'd be better off without the damn Union, frankly. What's with the skull? Oh, you noticed, huh? Big fella, ain't he? He's a relic of the God War. One of the old gods who got a void still spear right through the peeper. His noggin wobbled, and he came crashing down onto this pub. You want to know the funny thing? The pub was already called the Wobbly Noggin, on account of the state of most of the patrons. Love that. It's very funny. That's all I want to know. Okay. Farewell. Trying to fuck with the... That's true, yeah. God forbid women have hobbies. They've had one too many. Okay. Let's go explore. Let's go exploring. You want to talk to me again? No, I guess not. Okay. Let's explore Hollow. It's a cool town. It's floating high above a lot of the other land. God, that's a big area. It's like a lot of space. Aha! Lockpick. Perfect. Ooh, yeah, we got a lot of little places with signs and guys we can talk to and stuff. It used to be such a quiet place. Since the Apostatic Union stepped up its presence here, there are guards patrolling the streets day and night. True, I saw him. With my own damn eyes. Calling all denizens of the Apostatic Union, our land is beset with the most terrible famine. Can you sit idle while your crops fail and your loved ones perish? We all know who's to blame. The god worshipper. The cultist. For too long they've uttered their dread prayers from the fringes of society, bringing terrible omens upon our lands. Our polymath humbly requests the aid of every denizen in this matter. Visit the Apostatic Union's council building in the center of town to inquire further. Fuck you. Do I have any... No, I'm devoid of delusions. I think it's night. This. A guest, welcome, welcome! The man flares his nostrils as he looks you up and down. I'd offer you a seat, but these chairs are terribly expensive. I presume you are here about the job offering out to this guy, okay. I'm here for the job. Yes, I thought as much. Your attire is certainly suited for the physical labor of the task. He dabs his forehead with a handkerchief, as if the thought of your attire is overbearing. The job is to locate my merchant vessel, the Golden Typhos, and retrieve its cargo. It is a magnificent ship, made with the strongest Lundell oak, so I cannot imagine that it could have been shipwrecked. Its captain is none other than Walter Cecil, who has charted many of the Apostatic Union's most distant islands, and is known for his character. Mutiny, then, is not a possibility. A course was plotted to the Peguthian ruins, south of Hollow. The typo should have returned a week ago. I'm beginning to worry. The ship and the crew are irrelevant. Only the cargo matters. Return it to me and I'll reward you handsomely. Tell me about the ship's captain. I hired Walter Cecil for the fee of a small fortune. His exploits have been well documented. It is said that when exploring distant realms, his ship defeated a sky god, though between you and me, it was more likely a very large fish. Nonetheless, he is one of the most reliable captains in the Union. His record is impeccable. What cargo is it carrying? I'm afraid I simply cannot say. You understand that within the machinations of the Apostatic Union's legal system, there are certain trade goods that are unfairly scrutinized. Suffice to say, there is nothing dangerous or unwholesome about this cargo, but we should speak of it no further. Tell me about yourself. Myself, well, I'm sure you've already heard a great deal. I am Vernon Berwig of the Winged Merchants Guild. Peruse the shops in Hallow, and there's not a single potion or herb that has not graced my vessels on its way here. Let you know if I discover your ship. Goodbye. Okay. Keep an eye out for that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's nighttime. I should probably actually take a rest really quick. Jump, 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 jump. Should probably be a bit more careful. This area is really high up. Okay. I would like a bed. You're taking the Skull Suite for 2 coins. It's right upstairs. Oh? To be sold, Thornwood Manor. A 200-year-old manor, once stately and fine, has fallen into disrepair. The manor grounds comprise an entire island just off the south of Hollowshire. With the right investor, this could be a thriving thriving estate once more. For inquiries, visit the clerk in Hollowtown Council. Cool. Keep an eye out for that. Oh. Maybe I should read this. How long is this? I'll read this. Drink some water. It was a sweltering day in Ryova when my editor burst through the door. The twin stars of Vanna were dancing high that day, bathing the city in a searing yellow haze. "Niccolo!" he yelled after nearly dislodging my front door from its hinges. The impact of his entry had caused my house to sway, suspended as it was, like all houses in Ryova, from the interconnected web of pulleys, cables, and bridges that kept the city aloft. "You are going to the Anaric Isles," he declared. "Your ship leaves tomorrow." I must confess I was taken aback. The periodical I wrote for, The Weekly Whale, was mostly concerned with the petty dramas of Ryova's wealthy elite, with little penchant for travel memoir. But then the proliferation of cipher-based periodicals, with their self-updating calligraphy, was making my editor nervous. He clearly decided that sending me to the arse end of nowhere, to my certain demise, would titillate our readership and bring in some coin. Many readers and many citizens know the Anaric Isles only from fairy tales. It is a small archipelago, however you want to say it, of little political import, drifting around the southernmost edge of the Apostatic Union's borders. While its central region of Hollowshire saw fierce fighting during the God War, it has only recently been absorbed into the Apostatic Union's territorial sphere. These logs are hilarious. I'm liking this so far. What both excited my editor and perturbed myself was the inarguable wildness of these strange islands. They are illuminated by a single neuron star, which orbits close to the islands, dousing them in magenta light. The Wiccan Coven of the Worm has long squirmed in the dark recesses of Hollowshire, and has caused nothing but trouble for the Union forces stationed there. Similarly, the historic lawlessness of that place has made it a dark haven for smugglers, pirates, and brigands alike. Meanwhile, beyond the Union's territory lies even stranger islands. The archipelago's western edges are home to the notorious Endless, who feature in many whispered old wives' tales, but have rarely been glimpsed by mortal eyes. The eastern islands, mind you, are very different. The realm of Cardova, which famously declined to enter the Apostatic Union's Commonwealth after the God War, has been found there. Its exact relocation cannot be dated, as is so often the case with island shifting unrecorded through the Sky Realms. But the strange, complex machines that are being constructed there have caught the attention of many of the Union's scholars and aetherists. To travel to such a place, then, was a folly of the highest order. Indeed, I would have turned down the venture in an instant were I not facing an imminent bankruptcy. So with a heavy heart, I accepted and began to pack my things. These volumes, originally published in my main column, The Weekly Whale, recount my foolhardy adventure into the strange and dangerous Anaric Isles. Cool. Good for you. Oh, that's fun. This is our in-room. The giant god skull. That's awesome. Okay. Let's wait until day. Hmm. Hmm. Cool. Hmm. Looks like there's stuff that goes higher here. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh god, there's more. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'm not... Yeah. I've never read any of this before, so might as well. Before our airship... this is Recollections from the God War by Juliana Liddell, 1412. Before our airship rose a writhing mass of flesh, sorry. Before our airship rose a writhing mass of flesh, taller than any tree, any structure, any living thing. It filled the horizon with its ghastly form. A hand rose to thwart us, or should I say many hands, for the thing's flesh bubbled and boiled with minute approximations of the whole. Its arm was made from many arms. Its screaming face had countless gaping mouths. The captain's voice bellowed across the deck. Being no Navy woman, I cannot recount these orders, but the ship began to lurch to the side, a futile attempt at evasion. With an almighty crash, I was flung against the ship's bow. We spun in freefall. Through the splinters and dust, I could see the other half of the ship. We'd been split in twain and the ground was rushing to meet us. The ship exploded into fragments as it struck land. But I did not feel the impact. I levitated just inches from the wreckage, a glow encircling me. I could see the hand of an erudite Academy scholar buried in the rubble. It twitched, the glow flickered, and I fell safely to the ground. I know not who saved my life in place of their own, but I think of them often. The creature towered above me, staring with many eyes, howling with many mouths. These were the closing months of the God War, and the Wiccans had become desperate. Faced with their annihilation, they had embraced practices that had long been forbidden. Whatever lurched towards me had once been a god, though it could not be called that anymore. As it raised its arms to strike me, its bulk blocked the light of the Neuron star. Against my better judgment, against the very ideology to which I had committed myself, I uttered a prayer to my family's patron god, a god I had seen cut to pieces not a month before. Who knows, maybe some vestigial remnant of that god yet remained and took pity on me. A hideous noise erupted from the monster. Its flesh had always shifted in some eldritch pattern, but now it appeared to flow like liquid. Huge chunks of it began to drop to the ground, exposing glimpses of a skeleton. Whatever spell the Wiccans had cast, whatever power flowed through this entity, was failing. At that moment, our sister ship burst through the clouds at blistering speed. A dozen cannons erupted into fire, and the creature rippled with explosions. A voidstone lance, itself the size of a small vessel, was flung directly into the monster's skull. The thing buckled and bent under its own weight. It appeared to be melting. The skin tore around its neck, and its head bent back in an unnatural way. It's like a Dwarf Fortress character. Eventually dropping to the ground. I would later discover that it crushed a nearby pub. After a few moments, all appeared to be left with a steaming mound of flesh and bone. That's a fun... That's like it's fun to have a book that like explains the exact events that led to the thing being here. I'm very curious about this because this seems to like go up somewhere. We'll try this. No, okay. I'm not gonna use all my lockpicks for this. I'll come back when I have a higher lockpicking skill. Because I'm assuming that your lockpicking skill like reduces the required score, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyways, that's enough lore. Actually, I want to know what's going on. I want to know the lore of the realm. Aha! Oh, I need 3 iron. Okay, do you sell iron, lady? You can also do weaving. Cool. I'm so short. The countryside is teeming with goblins and unsavory creatures. Only a fool ventures forth without a sharpened blade. Here at a fair blade, we've plenty for sale, and you can use our crafting station to modify your gear. What do you have for sale? Fine sword, chainmail armor, fine ore, a rusty sword, ammunition, iron ore. I'll buy 1 iron ore. Have you heard of the Amberian? Heard of her. She's come into this here shop more than once. Scared me witless, I'll say. That stare and that armor. There's something about it. I've been servicing equipment since I was a tyke, but I've never seen anything of that craftsmanship. She asked to use the workbench last time. I saw her take off one of those polishers and tinker with it. It was full of the most intricate machinery, and she knew exactly what she was doing. If you ask me, the stories are true. And she really is 400 years old. After all those endless live forever, right? Who's to say the Ambarians didn't figure it out too? Farewell. Okay. I think I need one more iron, right? Oh, no, I'm good. Yeah, let's upgrade the sword. Hell yeah, now we have a nice steel sword. That should help a little bit. Stuff under here, too. Neat. I kind of just spent all my money, unfortunately. Although, didn't I have, like, I had a treasure, right? Let me see if I can... Welcome to the Bubbling Brew. We sell a wide array of useful items, from healing potions to alchemy ingredients. There's also an alchemy station in the corner. If you possess some alchemical ability, it's free to use, and I can assist with the process. Yeah, can I sell you a treasure? I don't think he buys treasures. Okay. Have you heard of the Ambarian? Oh, I saw her once striding through town like she owed the place. Now, I'm not saying all the stories are true, but there's certainly something strange about that woman. She's never come in here, but I've heard she bought summon from the Emporium of Oddities up by the end of the street, the one with the crystal spire. What can you tell me about alchemy? Alchemy is the art of transmuting two base ingredients into something entirely new. All you need is an alchemy station to start the process. If it's the first time you're combining new ingredients, you'll have no idea what the result will be. It's best to experiment to find out new combinations. Some combinations are doomed to fail, and will produce a type of alchemical spirit. These may still prove useful in other experiments. Okay. I don't really have enough ingredients to justify spending them, I don't think. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Do some alchemy another time. Horn banner. What's up with you? Ah, welcome to Glorious Garments. I can tell you are a customer of exemplary taste. I have a selection of fine attires to choose from. If you are interested, I can also explain the specifics of tailoring. Let me see what you have for sale. Scruffy cat? I don't have enough money. Alright, this shit. Union furnishings. Oh, that's cool. Let's go see if I can sell the sell my treasures before I try buying more stuff. Where is this Emporium? Is that it? The spell zone. Oh, here we go. Ah, welcome to the Emporium of Oddities. We have spells and equipment for the budding adventurer, and you are welcome to peruse the books I have lying around. Yeah, buy my treasures, please. Okay, so you can buy more apostatic union passports. You can buy a telescope. That seems useful. A compass seems almost necessary. I'm absolutely buying that right now. Let's also ask about the Ambarian. Have you heard of the Ambarian? Oh, why, yes, I have. She's quite the talk of the town. Many people have seen her striding around in that antique armor. In fact, she came by this shop not too long ago. I tried to determine where she obtained the Ambarian equipment of hers. She was very tight-lipped about it. Do you know where I can find her? Well, I did ask her where she was staying. I must admit, I'm quite nosy like that, and she confessed that the luxuries of the town were not to her liking, though she wouldn't say more on the matter. But after she left, I could see her out of my window making her way back. She strode into the forest to the west of Hollowshire. Of course, with her interest in all things Ambarian, I'd wager she'd have taken an interest in that small ruin in the forest. The one with the old rusty turbine that you can see rising from the trees. Oh, but I really shouldn't be telling you all this, should I? Customer confidentiality and all that. Maybe keep it between us, Okay. I would like to... How do I equip the compass? It's not a weapon. I'm assuming it's... Yeah, here we go. Okay. Cool, so we now have a compass. It appears to work like a normal compass. Actually, not really. It's kind of more... It's a little wackier than that, but, I mean, it works. This is south. Okay, let me, look at our quest list. Golden Typhus. We gotta go back to this guy, because I gotta ask him more about the Typhus. Where did the Typhus crash? South of Hollow. Okay. Let's go take a look. South of Hollow? So this way. This away. Yahoo. Why do I always make Mario noises? It's so messed up. It's one of my most messed up traits. 4? That's pretty easy. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Nice, we got some iron. Can I whack these for more? No, okay. I wonder if I can get a pickaxe. This feels like something you'd be able to whack for more iron. I don't know. Yeah, fine. Sorry, I didn't see that. Finally, a decent blade. Finally, a good sword for slashing and killing with. I probably want to get down first, and then start heading south before I you know, die a horrible death. Hang on. Get that jitter seed. Hang on, I want to really quickly... Oh. Huh, okay. I want to... Where was the inn? I want to go up the inn. I want to test fall damage, because I haven't really tried just, like, jumping off one of these larger islands. Maybe you just don't take fall damage in this game? I don't know. Saving. Okay. And... Oh no, you definitely take fall damage. It's actually not that much, though, is the thing. Like, it's not that much fall damage, so... Oh. Did you see the huge statue outside? It's an ancient Wiccan artifact. It was built long ago before the world end, back when only mad occultists dared set foot in the Sky Realms. They may have been erected to mark important Wiccan ritual sites, but that is only a theory, a game theory. Wiccans often disguise the truth of things with powerful magic. This is incredibly hard to tell for sure. Hang on. I see that. Do you have a bed, my good lord? This. Is that it? No, there's one more. Okay, this one. Nice. Sick. Still very curious about what... I guess... are these altars just for, like, delusions? Or fragments of delusion, rather? We got an apostatic union passport. Nice. Hang on, I'm gonna really quickly pop a health potion or two, because I... See, I was expecting to die by jumping from that height, so... I'm like... I'm glad I didn't, but also, like... I lost a lot of health from it. Yeah, you can definitely survive quite a fall on this. Good. We're questing. We're questing the realm out here. I went to a town, talked to some people there. I'm now seeking out a lost shipment for a rich man. It's pretty awesome. Oh, Switch. Nintendo Switch. Lift is night. Oh, okay. I see. Next time I'm up there, I'll take a look at that, because it seems like there's a switch up there. There's like a lift that you can send down. Get down here easier. Which way is south? Here we go. So we're looking for what I'm going to assume is a crash ship. Because the guy was like, my ship would never crash. It was made out of high-quality lumber. which makes me assume that it has crashed. It has probably crashed. Hang on. I'm wet. I'm in the water. Here we go. Okay. This looks like something. Oh? A mechanism of some sort. Huh. Seems like it's pumping something. Maybe I gotta find the other ones. It's good realms is the thing. The realms are good. The people are a little unfortunate. The guys are unfortunate. But the realms and the treasures are pretty good. That's what I'll say. Okay, there's one here. Aha. Oh. Let's see. Ambarian ore, cool. Nice. Glad I found that little secret, little puzzle. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at I have 2 delusions. I'm gonna get one for might. And one for Persona. Persona 5. Still haven't gotten a map, is the other thing. I should really see if I can get one. A castle up there. I don't know, right now I'm just exploring. I'm just having a good time. That's the important part. What is this? Door needs a key. Okay. Goblin. I blast you with my spells! There you go. Nice. Give me that throwing knife. Ahoo. Yippee. Waha. Looks like a left. Oh. Neat. Oh. Did a little quick save. Oh. The old man sits whittling a block of wood. His eyes are buried beneath bushy eyebrows and a thick mustache. You wonder if he can even see his knife. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. So tell me, stranger, what's your business creeping around these islands that are of no concern to you? Sorry, I didn't realize this place was occupied. Ha! Well, it is you here. For 50 years my family's looked after this manor. My father passed the duty to me, and I ain't going nowhere. Carefully places his wood and his knife on the table. But, who am I kidding? This place is a wreck. Time ago I'd have kicked you clean off this isle, but these days I ain't got the gold. Just don't go snooping inside the manor, you hear? Even though the Union are trying to sell it, this manor's still got an owner. And someday she's gonna return. What is this place? Time was everyone in Hollowshire knew the name of this estate. So grand were its gardens, so sturdy its walls, that even nobles from Bayonne would sweat at the sight of it. But, Morrowind's good, and, well, I mean, magic is good in Morrowind, you gotta work for it, right? Magic in this is immediately good. It's more of a King's Field or, like, a Dark Souls, or, you know, you're doing, like, magical spears and stuff that just always work. Okay. But oh, that was before my time. Now it's a wreck, and the lady of the manor's been gone so long. The damn Union to put it up for sale, fools. The manor is for sale. The Apostatic Union holds the deeds these days. They're offering them to the highest bidder over the Union Castle building in Hollowtown. Only nobody can buy it just yet, on account of that developer being slow. What did you say, developer? That property developer. Fancy man from London. Put in an offer a while back, but looks like the deal might fall through. That's a very funny way of lampshading the early access stuff. Hang on. Okay. It's a good joke. What are you doing here? I'm the caretaker of this island. I tend the grounds, maintain the house only. The manor's been empty a long time, you see. The Apostatic Union's been trying to sell it, and I ain't making it all pretty just on their account. What are you whittling there? He grins. These are Voina figures, you know it? A game for 2 players played on a large board. Every now and again, an old friend will come and play me. Every now and again. His eyes look past you, and he's silent for a long moment. Leave it to your whittling. Got a bed here? I'm sleeping in your bed, good sir. I'm going to wait until the morning. Oh? Wake up groggy and notice something is a mess. Yes, there's no doubt. Someone has been here while you were asleep. Fortunately, most of your gear was well hidden. Thieves stolen some coin. That's fine. Whatever. Take my things. I don't care. I have no need for coin. I also want all the best for him. Wildly agreed. I didn't realize that there are these, Wait a second. Oh, hang on. Wait. How does this... Wait. South? Is this a backwards... Am I using a backwards compass? What is wrong with this compass? Because this says... North is this way. I guess south is this way, then. I guess I gotta flip the compass. I love just all the little weird machines in this. The direction you're facing the sign is the direction it's pointing. So when you're viewing north, you're facing north. Right. Hang on, am I being stupid here? Wait. Oh, right, I'm facing north. Okay. That's an interesting sign. I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, I think that I still actually need to go slightly north. Oh, crap. We got bandits, we got brigands. Oh boy, hang on. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. We gotta go. Yeah, no, we cannot lose that fight. But I'm coming back. I kill you. I kill you. Ouch. Okay. That was a little dangerous, but that's alright. We're alive. Oh shit, there's like more. There's gotta be something at the top of this tower, right? Like, almost certainly. Kill you. Uh... Aha. A locked door. Ooh, treasures. Yeah, I was right. Nice. I'll be taking this one. I got a delusion? I did, okay. Let's get a let's get a wisdom delusion. I gotta spec a little bit. I'm currently not specking enough. I gotta spec in magic. Got that shitter seed. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You can keep swinging with zero stamina, but reduce your max. Makes a lot of sense. That's some sippy. Your time is now. That's so true. So real. Okay, so we're under the town now. So I feel like the crash has to be somewhere in this little stretch of land here. Just gotta find it. Hello, Mr. Jitterseed. So I've been there. Yep. Over here. I love to explore. I love to adventure into quest. Okay. Let's say. What are you? What's your deal? A wizard. An enchanter. A mage. The scholar seems wrapped with their looking glass. They peer through, scribble something in their notebook, then peer again. They do not look at you. A traveler, apologies, I'm on academy business, and this map won't make itself. Can I get a copy of your map? Look, I don't have time to pander to you every want. The chief cartographer needs this urgently. They turn to look at you, then pause as if realizing something. Actually, you know what? Maybe you can have a copy, as long as you're willing to work for it. I can do that, what do you need? We're making a new kind of map. A magical map that tracks the shifting movements of these islands. Corrects itself. The real work is with this cipher spell we're weaving together. But I need someone to go out there and anchor the spell to specific landmarks. Take this cartography notebook. When you get to a landmark, equip it and use it to make a cipher chart. The map will show up in your journal. There are 3 scholars working on this map, including myself. Together we cover Hollowshire, the Endless Realm, and the Clockwork Kingdom. I should also visit my colleagues to see what landmarks they need. So what landmarks do you need for this region? Hollowshire is a large place. In the center, we'll need the hollow clock tower in the middle of town. Then to the east, we'll want the biggest farmstead. Next, there's the rune entwined with a tree to the west. And finally, to the south, find the point which the river splits in 2. Okay, got it. You're sure? Very well. Can I ask some questions? What's this academy you mentioned? The Erudite Academy. It's only the most esteemed academic institution in the Union. You can see it up there in the sky. It's a flying island that travels around the Apostatic Union to where it's needed most. We've been stationed on these Oneric Isles for the past year or so. There's an elevator platform that will take you to the island. We can't get in without a recommendation from a scholar like myself. What's this? Can you tell me about this island? This archipelago is known as the Oneric Isles, which is on the far fringes of the Apostatic Union territory. Most people would consider this place something of a backwater, but it holds a certain rustic charm, don't you think? You're currently in the centermost island of Hollowshire. Just over there, he waves his hand vaguely, is the central settlement of Hollowtown. It was founded by refugees after the World Rend, some 400 years ago. Back then, folk worshipped some fertility god called Pagoth, I think. But after the God War, the Apostatic Union swooped in and put a stop to all that. Now everything's nice and secular. At least that's what the Union would have you believe. Truthfully, there's still plenty around these parts who follow the old ways. A word of advice. I'd keep one eye over your shoulder, friend. That's all I want to know. Farewell. Did I find... I know that I've seen a lot of spots that were like, this seems like a landmark. I'm gonna get rid of the knives. Swap over to that. See... Yeah, it was back over by, like, the machine thing. Let's get back over there. Oh. Here we go. Cartography landmark. A sketch of a landmark you made in your cartography notebook. On its own, it's but a trifling detail, but it'll help flesh out the Academy's map of the region. And give it to an Academy scholar to gain a small reward. Neat. Okay. Wait, so... Okay, let's go back to Hollowtown, because I wanna... Is that... Yeah, this is Hollowtown. I want to go back to Hollowtown to see if we can maybe get some, like, basic map details just by, like, getting a landmark at the clock tower, maybe? Hopefully. Guess we'll see. I'm not, like, lost or anything, it's just I would love a more comprehensive guide at the area, you know? Yeah, don't use up all your stamina. Could use a little bit of a map. Yes, to the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop. I want to find that that lift too, because I would love to get that, you know, get that going. Okay. Take this one down. Cartography cipher chart. A chart you created in your cartography notebook. This chart is enchanted with the cipher to magically update even the landscape changes, and give it to an Academy scholar to gain a reward. There we go. Now we got a map. Okay, beautiful. The small map, and I don't really even see if it has a... I don't think it has a... I don't think it has the place where we're currently at. We can, you know, hopefully we can find stuff. Okay. This then. Contraption seems to require a key. Huh. Okay. We're exploring. We're looking around. Seeing what's out there. Aha! Coin. Ah, the view up here from is superb. From here is superb, is it not? All one needs is a compass and a map. Need of quite the adventure, I'd wager. I got both. I already found those, because I'm an inquisitive player. I'm an inquisitive adventurer. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I feel like it was like at the far end of the island that the lift was at. Let's see. I'm hunting for it here. I think I saw there's something... Wait a second, hang on. Aha! Something unusual going on here. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Oh. Where might we be? Is that a wasp? Your boats look well, friend. Don't suppose you've seen any spiky green shells around these parts. I'm looking to buy the tiny critters inside them. Godlets, they're called. What exactly is a godlet? You know, I ain't got a clue. She lets out a raspy chuckle. All I know is, both the Union and the Wiccans want them bad. That means they're worth summon. Just bring me more of the critters and we'll see you get a fair share of the profit. Fair enough. I think I see something here. No? That looked sus, but I guess not. Barkeep shoots you, glare. Welcome to the Lost Purse. The guards don't come down this way, so we sell items that you won't find in more reputable establishments. Cause a ruckus, or go yapping about what you see here, and it won't end well for you. Let's see what you're selling. Tatty leathers, outlaw furnishings, and lockpicks. Nice. And there's more secret zones over there. And even more secret stuff. Land of secrets, this is. Land of mysteries. Can I just, like, pick a lock? Yeah, I guess you can just pick a lock in plain sight. Okay. Aha! I've discovered the sewers underneath town. I guess I could have actually accessed this from there at any point, huh? That's okay. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, I am using up my lockpicks at a alarming rate. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's enough. We're not opening that up. That's okay. I'm gonna need that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I can open up that one. Sure. Whatever. Sure. More treasures. A modest treasure. Nice. Merchant's artifact. An artifact stolen from the esteemed merchant Vernon Burstein. The right buyer might be interested in this. Oh. Well, he found something stolen from Vernon. We're in his house. Ah, you've returned. How pleasant. Yeah. Oh, well. I got an update on the quest. Tell me. It was south? It's cargo. Haguthian ruins south of Hollow. I guess we gotta go find those runes. I'd like to take a quick rest at the inn. I still have not found that lift. So that's the last thing I want to do before we leave this town. Take it. Oop. And I keep forgetting that we have like a homebound spell. I'm just enjoying the world too much, I think. You know, can't really complain about. Well, we'll go at night. I've been under exploring at nighttime, and I feel like there's probably gonna be some cool stuff. And they said as much, that stuff is different at night in some places. Oh, this is the left. Yeah. Okay. Ah, hey. Cool. Let's see. Soothword. Sootherly. Soothenheim. I can probably make that drop, right? Maybe let's not get too risky with it. There we go. Okay. I like how you can do a little bit of like ledge surfing, like you can in Elder Scrolls in this. It's a very fun thing. I love to do a little bit of ledge surfing. That really is a big-ass crystal right there, I gotta say. Has my curiosity. Wait, hang on, wait, it was maybe further back? Just gonna span it. There we go, okay. Map has been updated. Okay. So that's where I am. There appears to be a cave if I go, like, this way. I am getting distracted, but also... I want to explore. I want to see the realm. I want to quest in the realm. This way? Right? I think so. West? Yeah, okay. Ah. A cave for me to explore. Cave of the realm. Oh? What do you do with that? Huh. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what that does, but it's something. I'll tell you one thing, it's something. It does something or other. Okay. What are your landmarks? So that's the Empowering Vault, Vertical Shell, Thornwood Manor. Try going up. That might be that right there might be the Emberian ruins. That has Emberian ruins vibes. Or not whatever the like pagan equivalents this game has. I don't remember what they're called. Paguthian. They really were just like yeah, the Pagalins and the Wickalins. Cave of the Realm. Cave of the Realm. I must find thine caves in thine realm, sire. Is that enough? Is that enough of me saying Cave of the Realm? I seekest thine caves in thine realms, my lord. Oh, okay. Alright, hang on. Give me just a second. Wasn't ready for that. Wasn't ready for that guy. Hi, guys. Oh, God. Yeah, this guy's got, like, level sucker vibes. I'm not particularly, keen to get close to them. More. Thine realm, sire, it is full of caves. I must explore them to seek thine treasures. In the realm of the treasures of the realm, sire. The realm. The realm. The realm seeks more quests, my sire. You must allow us to explore the caves of the realm, my lord. That's the last of them doing. That's it. That's all the realms that you get. You only get a couple realms in this life. Okay. Map has been updated. Let's see what this is. Yeah, this is the vertical shell. What is this? I guess maybe it won't. I think it won't tell me what something is until I have it on my like map. I guess. Oh, map. Add on. Okay. I hit you. I hit you. Ouch. What is that effect? Poisoned. Oof. Or should I say, oof, 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 arr, 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 arr. That's me taking, like, chip poison damage over time. That's what it sounds like. Aha! A bed. A bed for me to sleep in. Let us approach the castle of the realm. Okay, that's enough realms. I promised that would be my last, and then I had to get one more in. Yeah. Blast him. Boop, boop. Okay. Ammo. I don't have like a bow or anything yet, but I imagine that'll be useful once I do. A bow or a crossbow or something, some at. Oh. Slumbering knight. And now he's awoken. Interesting. I love I feel like for all the open world fantasy games we've had in the last couple years, not enough like castle approaches, you know? That's an important one to me. Like you need some like you're questing and then you like come upon a castle and you gotta like fight your way up to it. Wait, hang on. Shit. I want to talk to that guy in a second. Let's talk to this guy. Greetings, stranger. If I were you, I'd leave this accursed place. Leave and not look back. What's wrong with this castle? Can you not sense it? Hollow Castle has been stricken with a terrible curse. Foul creatures. Oh, God, I just thought of the worst concept ever. Buff that gives you damage up over time in exchange for a dot that gets worse the longer you have it. It can be reset with a consumable that have limits for limited numbers. Why is the magician house of the dead back there? I don't know. Foul creatures stalk the land while our duke writhes in agony. It all started when that damned Wiccan came to our aid. I'll tell you, the plague was better than this. If you insist on lingering, word of advice, things are not what they seem. Those large paintings are mere illusion. You can walk right through them. If you have some Jittersky and Paradoxicus, you could brew a potion to see through the illusion. Who are you? Just a humble servant, the last in the Duke's employ, it would seem. Anyone with any sense has already fled. Okay. Remember, stranger, the paintings are not what they seem. I don't really need to see through the illusion. It was pretty obvious to me that it wasn't real. I don't really need a potion for that. I will say, I feel like it's a fair comparison because he literally worked on both games. I don't feel like the combat in this is quite as good as Lune Acid, but like it's serviceable, it's fun. Truth Potion. Spells illusions and reveals the truth of things. The Union has banned the use of this potion for it interferes with many of their officially sanctioned spells. Yeah, I think Audio War was right about the Apostatic Union wanting to like hold power over magic. It seems real. Like, it's not about people not using spells, it's about, like, them owning magic, basically. Tired eyes peer from a weathered face. The man wears the garb of a Wiccan priest, old and tatty. What's this? An intruder? How did you get into the keep? There wasn't exactly anyone to stop me. But the Royal Guard? Bar deserters all, and I suppose the ruination of this place is complete. I tried to wreath this place in illusion magic, to conceal the decay, but there's only so much a simple charm can do. The castle rots, its bones laid bare. What's wrong with this castle? The man lets out a long, haggard sigh. A dread bargain. It was supposed to save these people, not to doom them. Some years ago, the castle was beset with a terrible plague. Even the Duke's son was afflicted. The Apostatic Union wouldn't help, so the people turned to a local god, but Pagath demanded tribute. So my coven sent me to facilitate a contract. Pagath's spell would be sustained by a sacrifice. Sacrifice not of life, but of pain. The Duke obliged. Even now a poison engulfs him in perpetual agony, so the plague may be kept at bay. But his life force weakens, the god's spell finds new ways to take due payment, and the isle grows ever more cursed. I've deliberated for many months on what to do. My conscience is heavy with the weight of it. But for things to change, something awful must occur. There must be a way to resolve this curse. Humph. Resolution. It is a comforting thought, I admit. Behind that painting lies a secret room. It holds a sacrificial poison, the same one that flows through the Duke's veins. The dosage is exact. An overdose would be lethal. If the Duke were to drink more, he would die, voiding the contract entirely. The madness would end, but the plague would return. But there is an alternative. If a second sacrificial victim could be found, the god would be satiated. Equilibrium could be established once more. The pagan's taint would never fully vanish. But I got weary of this business. I do not have the heart to inflict more pain. I can administer the poison on your behalf. Damn, we need 40 charm. A kind offer, but this burden is mine alone. I cannot in good conscience let you do this. Was there anything else? Farewell. Distracting all these knights. Sacrificial poison. This bottle of crimson liquid is labeled sacrificial poison. It was found in a secret room of Castle Hollowshire. Perhaps the castle's Wiccan priest can explain its purpose. Do we have any delusions? No. Definitely next one Persona, so that I can get that thing going. Still super duper curious about these altars. Because they seem to be in places where delusions are, but also, like, I don't know what they do. Intriguing. Oh. I'm actually gonna take a break before we read this so I can get some water, but after that we'll read this. So yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, the realm. It is in tatters. Hello. We're gonna read this. I got my water. Kaddish Rakehill awoke to a cornucopia of pain. His joints ached, his eyes stung, and his head felt as if it had been dragged down a flight of stairs. He felt his lip, swollen and bloody. He checked his purse, completely empty. He probably should have been alarmed, but Kaddish was worryingly acclimatized to waking up in such a state. Except for being in the branches of a giant tree, this was new. It was indeed a very large tree. Its trunk, enormous in girth, was home to numerous dwellings, houses that clung to the bark like insects. He glanced downwards, and saw nothing but clouds, and when he looked up, a crooked castle rose above a mountain of leaves. Ah, a castle on top of a tree. Now he remembered. He was in the far city of Kruve, in the northern reaches of Lundell. The only place crazy enough to build a castle on top of a fucking tree. He remembered getting very drunk in a gambling den in Rourke, and losing a lot of money to some scoundrel who claimed to be a princess. He had bet a considerable sum on the notion she was definitely not a princess, and to prove him wrong, she had taken him in an avian taxi to Kruve. Or to Kruve. I feel like it's Kruve. He must have fallen asleep in the bird's back-mounted cabin. For the next thing he knew, he was in the stone walls of a rather dingy castle. It turned out that the scoundrel was in fact a princess, and she wanted Kaddish to pay up. She refused on the grounds that, being in such a decrepit castle, she can't have been a very good princess. Or sorry, he refused on the grounds. The last thing he remembered was the princess punching him in the face. He looked down the branch. A couple of well-armed guards had blocked the exit. Ah, so this branch was in fact a prison. He had to admit, it was one of the more pleasant prisons he'd found himself in. He sat nursing his head for some time. The blue neuron star of Lundell was distant here. It kept the tree in a grayish half-light. This was unlikely to change anytime soon, seeing as the sluggish orbit of Lundell's star made a single day, as long as a Riovan month. Most citizens would toil and labor for much of the long day, get drunk in equal measure for most of the long night. Kaddish, of course, got drunk during both. Suddenly, he realized a figure was standing in front of him. He had not noticed her appear, and it felt as though he had been there a long time. She was clothed in a sorry brilliant red, a garment from the distant land of Puria, and a veil of glinting gold obscured all but her eyes. Kaddish Rakehill, I presume. Kaddish sat there, dumbfounded, for a few moments until he remembered to nod. Her eyes creased into a smile. I've heard much of your adventures, Kaddish. You are said to have acquired a treasure from every corner of the Sky Realms in your time as a mercenary. He nodded again, not mentioning that he had lost just as many treasures in various gambling halls of disrepute. I have a job for you, Kaddish. Do you remember the pirate captain Janesh? He swallowed. He remembered Janesh. He remembered the man's contemptible grin. He remembered the man's gleaming saber held against his neck. Janesh wants to meet with you. I can make this happen. Kaddish frowned. He said this was a job, so what's the pay? The woman drew a serpent-like creature from her sari. Its segmented body was like that of a giant glistening maggot, but its head was full of rows upon rows of sharp teeth. It was a vampiric parasite. The payment is your life, she said, as she flung the creature towards him. Before he can move, it whipped itself around him, and its head forced into its mouth. Its slimy body lurched down his throat, shifting and wriggling until it was completely inside him. His stomach writhed as he retched to no avail. Don't worry, Kaddish Rakehill, she said. It will all be over soon. She snapped her fingers, and just like that, he fell into a dark stupor. Interesting. that was kind of creepy. Alright, there were no knights in here. I'm curious what all that is about. Well, it was an interesting story, though, I have to say. How's the Duke? I'll be taking your things, Duke. Glorious treasure, nice. I'll talk to him. Pained groans emanate from the helmet. The man writhes, clearly in agony. He does not seem to notice your presence. Greetings. The man inhales sharply, his head slowly turning towards your own. I am the Duke of Hollowshire. State your business. And we already know what's wrong with him. I have Lycan's poison, I could end your pain. For a moment there is silence, but for the Duke's hoarse breathing. So long have I ached for death. Though it may doom my dukedom, I am too weak to refuse. Please kill me. Actually, I've changed my mind. Damn you. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not letting this guy get away scot-free and you know, destroy everything. Destroy his entire dukedom. I'm gonna sleep really quick. Cannot, okay. Greetings, I don't often get many visitors up here. I am Thomas Hardwick, son of the Duke of Hollowshire. Pleased to make your acquaintance. There's something very wrong here. Indeed, we are trapped in a spell. A contract with the god Pagath, negotiated by the Wiccan in this castle. So long as my father bears a burden of sacrificial pain, the castle and the surrounding village will be free from the plague. Except the spell has changed over time. As my father weakens, his subjects develop increasingly bizarre habits and deformities, not dissimilar to those monsters that roam the ruins to the west. I'm fearful of the future. If I could lend my aid in some way, I would do so gladly, even if it would mean bearing the pain that my father endures. Is there anything else? Farewell. Yeah, I want to wait until I can get the persuasion up so that I can get a charm, is it? Charm skill? Yeah, charm. I want to get charm to 40 so that we can convince the Wiccan to do it, because, like, I mean, he caused this. he should be the one to... Actually, was I saying that I could take the poison? Because I don't want to take the poison. That feels like it would be bad. I don't want to be in eternal pain. I want to keep looking at these... There's gotta be more of these statues, right? More of these sitting knights. Also, they mentioned the ruins to the west. We were looking for the Pagath ruins. So, let me take a look. Which way? I guess west would be... West would be... I guess it's probably over there. It's probably, like, on that hill. Interesting. Potion? Hello. I will ignore you. I don't really see a reason to fight you. You will simply kill me. I mean, you won't kill me, but, you know. I'm not gonna get anything significant from fighting an enemy here. Okay, Persona up. That got me up to 25. Oh, that's gonna take a while. I gotta get, like, 3 more levels in that stat. That's gonna take a... Okay, we'll come back later, I guess. I do still want to find those runes, though. I want to find the old runes. Up to, let's see, westerly. East away. We're gonna take the way down. We're gonna take the safe way. Yahoo. Yippee. I'm fairly low on magic, but we'll be okay. It'll be alright. I'd love to explore a realm. How's everyone doing? How are folks in chat? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having fun. Yeah, there are ways further south. Let's keep going. This is just the... Actually, let's talk to the scholar, because he said he had rewards for us. Sleepy. Valid. Understandable. Let's see. I have Sever Trust hand in. 24... nice. Ooh, we got a letter of recommendation to the Erudite Academy. Speak to the chief cartographer. I'm sure I'll have work for someone like yourself. Sick. Very cool. We've unlocked the Wizards Zone. Secret Realm of Wizards. Wizard 101. Stupid. Oh, crap. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, let's head down this way. Drink a swig of water. Or 8. That's all my stamina. Okay. What's up here? Oh, crap. Okay, they're not friendly. Alright, I forgot that you can't hold a spell in this. You have to you cast it once it's full. Okay, Magic. Get in here. Oh god, the shield. Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta leave. Okay, crap. We're in trouble. This is not good. Okay, have my sippy. Have my sippy cup. Hey, gents. They won't leave? Come on. Fight me. Oh, that shield's a real piece of work. Okay, we gotta get back. No, come back here. I'll use max down, that's fine. Oh god. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Just, back up, back up. Nice, I'm accepted by the Apostatic Union. Let's see it. Using up a lot of potions here, but, you know... It's alright. We get more every once in a while. Outlaws consider me disliked, apparently. And fair enough, I am killing them. I am killing them en masse. Nice. Money. Coin. Ah. Treasure chest and a bed. Rusty armor. 20 armor, 4 attack. Poor. Presumably I can upgrade that. Should be awesome. I'm adding that spell to my spell list, because I remembered that I can do that. And we're gonna wait until, day. Hopefully nothing, well... Yeah, someone stole 7 coins from me. Sad. That's alright. We got some armor now. Armor that, boosts our defense and attack. So is this, I think this might, is this the thing here? Was that a dodge? Pressing Alt and what does Alt do? Turn, controls... Yeah, there's a dodge. Nice, I gotta keep that in mind. The game did not really tutorialize that. Okay. Yes, okay, so I just dealt with that. Where are these ruins then? They might just be like the like strip of islands, like literally to the far west. Is that the starting area? I can't tell. It might not be. We'll go take a look. Eee. Vilified by Power Rangers, yeah. They hate me. Oh, sorry, Powder Gangers. Why did I read Power Rangers? No, they are, the guys in this are kind of Power Rangers. They got like masks. It's the one requirement to be Power Ranger. You gotta have a mask. That's it. Okay. So I want to go like this way. Gonna avoid the goblins and the greebles and the grumbles. Oh, hello. Silk thread. A sturdy silk produced by the silk slug larvae can be used to upgrade a variety of clothing. Despite being soft to the touch, this thread is remarkably durable. Thank you, creature. I love you. You're a good friend. Oh, hang on. We got boy. Alright, we do a lot more damage now, jeez. That is good. Happy with that. Oh, I think we've been here already, yeah. That's okay. Alright, so we're trying to get... I'm going the wrong way. This way, we gotta cross those rope bridges, okay. At least I think this is where we're trying to go. I'm not totally sure. But, I guess we'll see. There does appear to be an airship going around here. And we were told that there would be... like, guy's airship was lost here. I do feel like the ambient sound in this game could use maybe a sharpening. Like, the little, like, gust sound kind of cut off very suddenly there. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a little thought. I'm really enjoying this so far, though. Like, all minor criticisms aside, I'm having a good time. I'm liking this one. Ah. Yeah, there's really no reason for me to fight creatures if they're not, like, immediately blocking something that I need. Gotta get on that ship. Somehow. Leave me alone. A landmark. Haha. Nice. What'd that give us? This area... I think that just gave us... yeah, there's a ship here. Okay. Did I have to, like, try and jump on there somehow? Is that the goal here? Maybe I'm too, what do you call it? Tears of the Kingdom brand, where it's like every puzzle is just like, yeah, you gotta jump onto this thing. It's like a moving thing. How would you get on there? I wonder if there's like a spell or like acrobatic skill or something. That would be a very Morrowind way to deal with this. Oh no, there's going to be a tiny window where I can jump onto the boarding thing here. Whoop. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, and it's got that, like, relative motion stuff, too. I love this. This is a... I'm so glad that we have, like, more games that this just works in now. Because it used to be, like... in a lot of games, you would jump on top of a moving thing, and, like, the moving thing would, like, act all jerky, because, like, the game is still, like, you know, referring to your position relative to, like, as if, like, that terrain would be the ground, and I would be, like, on a weird floating moving thing, and it would kind of, like, you know, be all jittery. But now people have figured out how to just do it normal style in games, where, you know, a thing can move and you can just be on it. I'm sure that there are games that did that in the past. It's just, you know... Hello. Say you there. Fetch more rum from the lower decks. Captain's orders. You're the captain of the Golden Typhus. You don't know your own captain? Walter Cecil, who charted the outer reaches and slew a lesser god. Bah, the break with you. Did you really kill a god? One of the naysayers, are you? Sure, it may have seemed like a big fish. You didn't look into those eyes. They were powerful eyes, my friend. Powerful eyes. I'm here on behalf of your employer. The cargo is late. Late? We're making good time. The cargo is stashed in the hold, safe and sound. Berg will have his artifact. Okay. And he said he wanted it now. Should I just go grab it? Artifact of Pegath. Statue is soft to the touch and seems to shift slowly as breathing. Flying Merchant's Guild would surely pay handsomely for such a relic. Oh. Hey, that might have been a bad... that might have been a bad idea. That's so scary. You take it and you go back up and they're just corpses. Oh my god. Okay, well we got it. At what cost, though? Truly, at what cost? How do I swap spells? Yeah, maybe they were already dead. Who knows? I'm looking for spell swap. There's spells... okay, control. No, don't reset anything. Okay. Where do I have this set? I guess we'll see. Yeah, no wonder the ship has been drifting in circles. Oh yeah, we're in a good spot. This is a good place to be. That's where we want to be. Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's where we want. That's where I want to be. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's where I want to be. Thank you, Jack Black. Yeah, I guess they have been dead this entire time. That's scary. Hopefully I don't go up here and he's also dead. that would be even worse. Ah, you've returned. How pleasant. Pray tell, have you found the Golden Typhus cargo? I have the cargo right here. Excellent, excellent. Oh my, how gleams the beauty. It is not simply the most splendid, the most radiant thing you've ever set eyes upon. Yes, this was well worth the wait. Heard your ship is dead. I care not for the trifling details. The voyage was a success. You have my sincerest thanks. What about my payment? What? Payment? Yes, allow me some time to gather my assets. Return soon, you shall be paid in full. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, buddy, because I feel like when I even leave... Okay, you're fine, I guess, for now. Hang on. You got a hole in your wall. Huh. Yeah, I'm also getting the vibe that maybe this artifact is cursed. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Golden Typhus. You returned to Vernon Verstein for your reward, but he was dead. His corpse unnaturally shriveled. The thing is clearly cursed. You should be grateful to have avoided the same fate. Nice, got a delusion. Oh, I have 4. Okay, 3 persona. There we go. And 1 wisdom. Nice, that got me really far. I'm curious what happens when you hit the end of these lines here. Like, I'm assuming that's not the max, because it seems like there's a lot to this game. God, our lore is really high. So now we can go, convince the guy... I'm not sure if he's gonna make us take the thing, or what. I mean, I guess a little bit of pain is fine. We're an adventure, we can handle it. It's over there, right? South, right? And it's this way. Yeah, okay. Hang on, we're gonna do this the easy way. Good thing that I did not keep that artifact on me, huh? Oh, I died. Wait, it's saved. Oh? What is this? Well, I think this is the guy that I saw earlier. Welcome to my prison, human. The words smash against your skull with dread portent. There's no mistaking it, you're speaking to a god. Ah, I sense it in you. That abject horror, that searing shock. Your heart beats so fast it might burst, human. Wait, am I dead? Anthony laughs, great pulse of ultratenor reverberate through your bones. No, human, you are not dead. Not yet. You were moments from death. I plucked you from certain peril as easily as your kind would pull a weed. But it was not an act of kindness. I require something in return. So what do you want? Bella Kalos, in her arrogance, chained me here in the shackles of Void Steel. I wish to be free, and so she must die. You hunt Vela, correct? Without my aid, your mission is futile. You will surely meet a gruesome demise. So I will save you. I will pluck you from the precipice of oblivion again and again, until the deed is done. Who are you? How times have changed that a human would ask such a thing. There were times in ages past when my shrines were in 1,000 settlements, when every Wiccan knew my name, when my mind rang with the prayers of your kind. I will not stoop to introducing myself, but know this. There are still those loyal to me, who preserve my hidden shrines. It is to these places that I will summon you, should your death be imminent. Why did Vela capture you? Why else? She craved my power. I am unique in the pantheon of major gods, as I can sense the moment of one's demise and steal them from their fate. But in her arrogance, this was not enough, for I cannot revive someone who is long dead. There are no gods who can, say perchance the dreamers themselves. Like the guy that we saw? The dream journal guy? She kept me chained here. Such the sorry state of the world, that no followers came to save me. Not even the Wiccans came to my aid. Damn that cursed god war. Farewell. Remember our bargain, human. Okay. We have been saved. But once. Let me get back there. And this time we will not be silly, goofy, or wacky, I promise. I'll be as normal can be. Falling into water. Yeah, it worked so well for Zelda and Link earlier. I mean, come on. Can I be allowed to do it too? We'll just use the lift. It's a lot safer. That'll work. Okay, yeah. Okay. It's time to either ourselves take on a great burden or give this guy a great burden. I'm not fully sure which was the way that the quest was going, but I guess we'll see. I would love to pop a... Can I just, like, pop a potion from my inventory? Is that a thing? I can. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pop a quick stamina potion, just get my max stamina up. Probably also pop a health potion, honestly, at this point. Or two, even. Gulp, 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 gulp. Okay. This way. Yahoo! Yeah. Actually curious, like... Potency spells, quickly can call them. Real important information resolved different encounters, and mechanisms, lockpicking, attack, defense. Okay, makes sense. It might actually be good to get a little bit of the attack defense stat, just to not get her, you know, not get worked immediately in every fight. There we go. That guy was right in my way. Oh yeah, it might have been 45. I might actually be pretty close. Hydrate and stretch, okay. On it, boss. It's back, forward, over. I'm gonna shake up my legs a little bit. Okay. Water. Thanks for that. Thanks for the reminder. Okay. I love to jump. I love to jump and sprint. Love to move at max speed. It's very fun. Okay. Right through here. Over this way. You. Here, did this. Found the poison I can administer on your behalf. He was silent a while. Perhaps that is the wisest choice. My indecision has let this castle rot. Perhaps you could be the one to save it. Very well, I will open the door to the poison. The Duke is at the top of the keep. To enter, you must walk through... Oh, wait, Art. Hang on. make him do it, though? Like... That feels like the most clear solution. He should have to, you know, deal with the consequences of his actions, I feel. What about the servant? Can the servant take it? And I feel like I'd probably actually rather the prince take it than the servant, but I will at least check. Nah, he doesn't have dialogue for it. Okay. Oh, let me really quickly take a look at this. 3 iron. Okay, we do not have 3 iron. That's fair. That's right. Okay. But that potion is not, or that painting is not an illusion. Can I get like up here? I guess not. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the prince. I feel like at least giving him, like, I feel like out of all of the choices given to us, the prince is probably the most sensible. Because, like, at least if he takes it, then, like, the plague doesn't start up again, you know? I have a vial of poison from the Wicked. Oh my, it's the sacrificial poison. Started as the vial of curiosity. Every day I watch my father suffer. I feel useless by his side, unable to help. But with this, perhaps Arcanjoin's sacrifice could repair the spell. Perhaps the land would be free from both plague and corruption. I beseech you, let me partake of this poison. I would do my duty to my father and his subjects. Give him the poison. Vial in his hand, he hesitates for a moment. Then he drinks in a single gulp. For a moment, nothing happens. Then he lets out a piercing scream. Oh, Pagoth, what pain is this? The agony, the... Is this what my father has endured? It is unbearable! Unbearable! He T-poses for a second there. The Duke's son chose to sacrifice himself to renew Pagoth's contract spell. With the spell renewed, the abhorrent strangers afflicting the castle may subside, but the Duke and his son are racked with perpetual agony. I guess just repeating, okay. Well, we made a choice. Was it the right choice? Eh. Seeing you, the man lets out a dreadful howl which reverberates through the castle walls. You condemned my son to this fate. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. Didn't really have much of a choice. How fares the castle? As the Duke's son offered to bear the sacrificial burden. This brings me much sadness. He is a kind soul not deserving of such torment. But perhaps it is for the best. Even now the villagers return to normality. Okay. I'm still very curious what these statues did. Maybe they did something that, like, I didn't even notice that just seemed normal to me. I don't know. It's interesting. Hi, Chloe. How's it going? Welcome. Hope you're enjoying watching. Oh, I see that you're no audio, so you might not be able to hear me, but... Anyways, hi. Hi. It is sad to endure perpetual agony. But, you know... If two nobles need to endure perpetual agony so that their subjects aren't forever corrupted by a sort of eldritch madness, then I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Sorry, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to have them make, is what I meant. I'm not making any sacrifice, personally. Cave again. I still don't know what this does. I'm still really curious about this. Oh, you know, maybe these are sites where you get resurrected when you die. It's possible. Okay, that's fair. You think for a troll? Fair enough. Well, welcome. Welcome to Delusion. Dread Delusion. We are currently exploring a realm. A very mysterious realm. Hail, peasant. The Apostatic Union shines on us today. Can I ask them to help me? Do they help? Will you follow me? I'm sorry, friend. I can't lend my sword to just anyone. Only to those who have some status within the Union. Okay, I'll be going. I don't really need their help. I'm not going to use my charm for that. Let's explore a little bit more. What's over here? Also, I'm very curious how I get to the erudite zone. Was this the, like, techno people? This has a very, like, Wildermyth, Morthagi vibe to me. Like, not just because they're both steampunk, but also just, like, the mix of, like, rural, medieval, like, medieval agriculture with, this is an Inquisition raid, apparently. Yeah, the mix of, like, medieval agriculture and the, like, technology kind of reminds me of the Morthagi. Do my duty as an agent. God worship is outlawed, and these people are violating apostatic law. But it's hard not to sympathize. The famine is bad here, and people are starving. It's clear the Union isn't doing enough to help. I don't blame these people for looking for a solution. I don't blame them, but I do punish them. That's miserable. Those bastards. The Union will pay for what they've done. 5 years ago, they came and outlawed all the priests. Since then, the crops have withered, the cattle have died, the rich folk in town can buy imported food, but out here we're starving. Even the bell tower crumbled with nobody to repair it. And now they've sent in their guard dogs to finish the job. The Union's doing is terrible, I want to help. I can't trust you. You could be working for the Inquisition, but our options have run dry. We'll all be dead soon. If you really want to help, look for a certain rune, atop the nearby mountain, one with a broken bell inside. Under the bell is a passageway. Pageth bless you. Interesting. God hunt. The Apostatic Union seek to purge cultists and god worshippers from the realm of Hollowshire. You've learned there is a cultist presence in an old bell tower, the farthest to the west of Hollowshire. Intriguing. So we're looking for mountains. And an old bell tower among some ruins. Pageth does seem like a jerk, but also, like, the Apostatic Union seems like maybe worse. I'm getting some big, like, pathologic vibes just from, like, the way that, like, the two factions interact in this, where it's, like, yes, the Apostatic Union is really bad, but also, the Wiccans are, like, their beliefs are, like, brutal and, like, ancient and like, primordial. Squirming Goblet. A squirming, writhing creature that looks at you with wet, beady eyes and occasionally squeals with some unknown intent. The various factions in Hollowshire might be interested in such a specimen. Perhaps the Apostatic Union or the Wiccans. Let's see. I think we talked to someone who, this game is Dread Delusion. It's a very fun, like, horror fantasy RPG. It's good. Enjoying it. Oh, there appears to be some sort of, arcane secret here. I don't know if I... The guy sitting in a chair. That's awesome. I don't know if I know where it is, though. I'm gonna talk to you. The old man coughs violently, his blood lurching with each expulsion. He spits blood and phlegm on the floor. My life flickers, my vision is gone. Who goes there? Are you the third? Come to relieve me. Do you wanna lie? Who are you? Oh, no, we cannot tell, we cannot divulge. That would betray the code, betray the order. There are always three, you see. 3 in 1. One to lead, the others to follow. We cannot divulge our true names. No, we work in secrecy. I have traveled the sky realms for the order, you see. Finding artifacts, seeking buyers, striking trade deals. I have visited lands scorched by the brightest neutron stars, and desolate islands made the most brilliant, beautiful ice, all in the name of profit, for the order of 3 and 1. The old man is still for a while, silent except for his wheezing breath. I'm sorry. I must have dozed off. What was the question? Yes, I am the third. Then it's time. The one has finally replaced me. I will unlock the door and you can claim your new guise. Oh. Discovered a treasure by being cruel to an old man. We got a delusion. Let's get a delusion for might. A mighty delusion. Trade guild mask. A mask that grants a chance of a discount when buying goods. The order of 3 and 1, though shrouded in mysteries, known to every trader in the Apostate Union, and even some outside it. Shopkeepers will often try to curry favor with such a legendary guild. I see. The order of 3 and 1. The order of 3 and 1 deals. 3 in 1 deals. This has some Wiccan vibes. Coin for me, thank you. There's also atop a mountain, which is what we were told to go look for, so I feel as if we may have found the place where the bell tower stands. Or I guess where the bell tower's crumbled. And where the secret passage awaits. Oh shit. Hey. No, not that one. Don't cast the spell that sends you home. Cast the spell that fires a bolt of magical energy. The goblins hate me. There are, like, factions in this game. Like, real-ass factions. They got factions in this one. Messed up. It's twisted. I want to become friends with the Wiccans. I feel like they're interesting. Are they good? Eh. Are they interesting? Yeah. They're kind of freaky. Defeated. Easily. Handily. Okay. Is this it? Where I'm supposed to be? Oh, we got a landmark. Scribbity scrabble. Scribble. This might be a bell. Aha! Okay. I want to take a look at this first, though. I don't think we can do anything with that. God, the neuron stars are so cool. Okay, we got another squirming goblet. Awesome. We know that there's the secret merchant under the city who will buy squirming goblets, but maybe the Wiccans have better uses for them. Maybe they can make new gods. Oh. 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 I thought they were sending me to meet people, but no, this is a... Tiny insects scurry over the being's face. The stench is overpowering, sickly sweet. It leans in to smell you. I smell that your flesh is plump and healthy. Pagoth has blessed you indeed. Can I ask you some questions? I will answer what I can. What can you tell me of Pagoth? He is a god of growth, of sustenance, of life itself. Those who worship him will not go hungry or succumb to illness. They will die fat, bloated, and euphoric. He has protected these islands for many generations. Monuments to his greatness lie in glorious ruin. Mortals perish, but he endures. Not even the blasphemous war could cleanse him. Where can I find Pagoth? Why, he lives inside you. In your breath, in your blood, in your cells. Even now he caresses your organs with fondness, with love, with intent. All you must do is permit him, and he will help you. Ah, but I sense this answer did not satisfy you. Fear not. He is close, nearby, in his glorious bulk. He grants an audience to those who are devout, so that he may bless them personally. If this is what you desire, make tribute to him here. I will direct you further. Do you wish for more words? What are you? Liquids ooze from the widening smile. Do not be intimidated by my glory. Once I was mortal like yourself, but Pagath is nothing if not generous. I've been blessed to bear his fruit, to endure sweet agonies so that I may heal the land and feed the people. Do you wish for more words? That's scary. Very well. I want to make tribute to Pagath. He has some real House Dagoth vibes. Very well. In ages past, those loyal to Pagath would ferment a delicious wine from the mushrooms of the island. They would throw exuberant parties and delight in his greatness. Bring this wine, and Pagath will grant you an audience. But I can see that Pagath wants for nothing. Are my prayers not enough? Aha! You speak truth, of course. Pagath is success inherent, and he is greatly pleased that you see this. Take this symbol. Go to the castle that lingers above these lands. Search beneath it for a cave, and with this symbol you will be granted admission. Go now and bask in his glory. Okay. Is it the castle that I just went to? Cave underneath it. I didn't see such a thing. Actually, no, I did. Hang on. I know where that cave is. Like right there. Oh boy. I don't think what I'm doing is gonna be a good idea, but it is gonna be fun, so. Hello. Hang on, I'm gonna deal with the archer first. Shit, hang on. Chug. Blast. There we go. Okay. We're good. Landmark? A shuriken. Cool. Nice. Cartography landmark. Aha. Nope. Yep. Oh, crap. That is not a friendly wizard. A duel of spells, is it then? Let us see who's the better sorcerer. You were defeated. Okay. Enough wizard voice. Wizard / witch voice. Boost agility. Gives a massive boost of agility and prevents death from falling. Must be used with care, for while inhuman speed is a boon indeed, many spellcasters fallen from the flying continents in their haste. Okay. So yeah, this definitely has some Morrowind spells, Morrowind-esque spells in it. Love that. Okay, heal. And magic. Nope, 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 nope. God damn it. I hate that they go back to full health when they finish healing. It's kind of annoying. Hey. Okay. At least the Apostatic Union like me. Despite, you know, all the things that I'm working towards right now, all my dark machinations that I'm plotting against them. Listen, I want truly nothing to do with them. If I could, I would only work with the freaks. That is a promise. Oh shit, hang on. Get the Squirming Goblet. Shit. This butterfly's got spells! Okay, I got him. He's dead. They do. They need to let me learn the goblin language and become their pal. They need to let me Terry Pratchett this shit. Oh, I'm not gonna hit 6, am I? Yeah, I'll save this for later. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. I'll try one more time. Nice. Okay, there we go. Oh, I died. Well. Hey, so this is not the cave where I need to go. I assumed it was that. Hang on, we need to go... Where was that? I actually don't know where I just died. That's not good. So I just opened that up. Yikes. Hang on. Let me see if I can regain my, my bearings a bit. Will it show my map? That's a good question. Don't think it will. Where... Hang on. Inquisition Raid. Breaking Tower. Okay, so I need to go, like... northeast, I think. Like, this way. Stepped on a trap. Like a fool. Very sad. Yeah, I mean, listen, I appreciate that, like, maybe this dark god is doing some questionable things to his subjects, but also, like, I don't love what this Inquisition is doing in return, you know? Feels like maybe the, maybe they should chill out a little bit. It's like, bro, why can't you just relax? It's not that serious. So what if there are people becoming creatures out here? Oh, wait a second. There's not an entrance to this fairy circle. Do I dare just walk into it? Okay. Okay, it didn't do anything. This is how you can tell that I'm actually superstitious, is that I see a fairy circle in a game and I'm like, is this gonna do something bad to me? I think this might have been it. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Thank God. Alright, we're back. We're so back. Rusty bow, nice. Let's put that on my second slot. How do I swap weapons? Controls, selections, hold or tap Q. Cool. Oh yeah, it's a very Akuma Kira weapon animation, I gotta say. Like you can definitely feel their involvement in that. It's got that slidiness. It's got that slippery. It's got that like shifty. Wave delusions. Wisdom. Grant me spells, my lord, my liege. Okay, so we're looking for a looking for a cave under the castle. So it's not this. Actually, hang on. Where was that badge? So let's put on the mask too. Badge like an item. That's a key item. Beneath an old castle. Okay. I mean, this is a pretty old castle, and it's got, like, the terrain looks like it could have caves underneath. Yeah. Let's explore a little bit. I feel like they're, like, there's like a kind of main path of this area, but then there's also like some side stuff that I feel like I didn't really touch. We have a speed spell, but I feel like I kind of want to use my mana for combat, you know? I don't know if it's worth spending it for going faster. Like, you already go so fast in this game. Even without, you know, casting a spell of go fast. I want to beseech my Dark Master for spells and incantations. And perhaps even the talent to cast them, if I'm lucky. I mean, if anywhere's under the castle, I feel like we're getting there. And we know this place is tied to Pegath, so okay. That was a little risky. Bell of Zoomies, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, maybe there are illusions that I couldn't, like, see without the potion. Or maybe there are... I mean, it's also, like, very possible it's another castle, but I feel like this is the largest castle in sight. This is a pretty damn big castle, I gotta say. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that, potion that dispels illusions. And we're just gonna sift through the entire castle really quick, just to see if there's anything that I missed. No. I do kind of wonder if the Wiccan would know anything about this. There's also that there. Okay. This guy's writhing in eternal pain. As we previously established. Hang on. Oop. No, that's... Okay. That is not collidable. I repeat, not collidable. Okay, get on the mushroom. Oh, here we go. Found it. I feel like I'm gonna want health before I go in here. Just a slight suspicion. Okay. Oh god, alright. Okay. Another ape thing scurries into my den. If thou bearest one of my keys, you must be a devout follower, recognized by the most fertile of my children. So I thank you. But if thou hast come to witness my glory, I'm afraid I must disappoint. The age has long passed when I towered above humanity, going bloated from its filth. Few know me now. I am small, withered, forgotten. I wonder, have the Wiccan sent you to assist my plight? You bear few of my gifts. Your skin is smooth and unsullied. Perhaps that may be of use. Take this aspect of myself, smuggled into the apostatic Union Council chambers. Place it in the highest point, and it will take seed. It will blind the Union meddlers to my presence, and I will move unshackled once more. But beware, it contains an aspect of myself, and is thus part of me. If it should fall into their hands, they could use it to hurt me, to trap me. Now go with my blessing. I kind of want to help this horrible being, honestly. If I'm being real, I kind of want to help this horrible creature. This big, fucked up god. I kind of want to help it out. We have a lot of money, actually. Let me quickly... Before we put this thing in the... There's a finality to this that I'm a bit worried about, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't get a, like, hopefully we don't get one of the endings. I don't know if there are endings in this game, but... Rent a room. Take a quick rest, and we'll go buy some stuff. Buy some stuff, upgrade some stuff. You know. I should also hand in my, my godlings. I would love to hand in my godlings. This way. Oh, this is full again. Beer. Mug full of frothy beer. Beer's cheap in the Skylands. Mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. It's exported to the far corners of the Apostatic Union. Nice. I'm curious where I would have gotten that mushroom wine. I feel like, actually, I don't think this is the way to the, Here we go. Or no, it's not this. Where was the way to the sewers? Oh, it's in the, it's in the guy's house. It's in the fucking, the weirdo, the freak. The guy that we killed by completing his quest for him. Accidentally. Whoops, dazily. Yeah, it's this way. There's literally a black market underneath his house. I just don't remember which cell it was in. No. Okay, whatever. It's fine. That's useful. Okay. Get ourselves some more paths through the undercroft of the city, the town. Here we go. Okay, let's give you some of these godlings. Yeah. I have some gauntlets to sell. I knew you had the measure. I had the measure, yeah. Right, let's see him. Give you a fair price, and even put in a good word with some friends of mine. Take all the gauntlets I have. That'll do nicely, right then. Here's your pay. Keep them coming. This could open doors for you, friend. Apostatic Union. Seriously accepted. Oh, well, I don't really want to sell those to the Apostatic Union, but whatever, it's fine. You know, I'm fine with being, with kind of playing both sides a little bit. If that's how it's gonna be. I'll take that. Okay. Got iron? You do. How much iron do I have? Oh yeah, yeah. Let's upgrade the. Let's get the outlaw armor. And okay, that'll also take iron. Jeez, all right. So can I get like mage robes or something? Vagrant's robe. Ooh yeah, spell crit. Ooh yeah. Some options here. I did just spend a bunch of money on my armor, though. I'll take the scruffy cap. Buy a silk thread. We'll go back to the forge and we'll upgrade the cap if I can. Modest cap. Here we go. Get some armor, get some charm, which helped me a lot with dialogue stuff. Nice. So I have a sword. I have like sick outlaw armor, and I have this like red cap and this mask. This is the most silly looking character imaginable. I love this. This is an awesome character. Where's the Apostatic Council zone? Oh, I guess it's this, right? This looks like the... Yeah, okay. Don't look up from our papers. Another loyal subject of the Apostatic Union. I must remind you that impromptu meetings such as these may not exceed 10 ticks of the clock. Are you here to serve the Union, or is this another matter of, she sighs, livestock dispute? I will not tell her that I've discovered the god Pagath. I want to ask some questions. Still looking at her paper, she answers with monotone weariness. Yes, questions. It is of course my pleasure to oblige. She checks a pocket watch. For no more than 8 ticks. I already know. She's like a... Actually, I want to know about the polymaths. Who are you? Closes her eyes and rubs her temples. Seeing as we're having this conversation, I assume you know I'm Hollowshire's polymath. I'm its appointed representative in Ryova, and I ensure Union law is upheld. Hollowshire was practically lawless before my council contested the region 5 years ago, but we won the election with minimal casualties, and I'm proud to say things are much improved. Born into nobility, condemned to occult learnings. Minimal casualties. You are aware of election rules, yes? Election candidates and their subordinate councils must compete in 2 stages, a battle and a debate. Well, in the last Hollow election, the opposing cultist rabble were no match for our battle councilors, so many fell to our swords in the stage battle that, when it came to the debate, few of those left could even string a sentence together. She betrayed a smile. They were hardly capable of matching her philosophical rhetoric, let me tell you that. Is that the end of your questions? I really don't like the apostatic union. I'm like, I've gone fully occult filled, I think. Yep. Okay, it's barred. Sad. Oh? The God Hunt. You can seal the aspect of Pagath in Hollow. It will bestow a curse on those nearby, allowing the cult of Pagath to operate unhindered. You should seek out Pagath, they may wish to reward you. You feel a dread presence, they are close to you right now. Oh? Where would they be? Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. I see. Hello, Pagath. Thank you, mortal. The aspect of myself has taken hold. My tendrils extend to the minds of all those nearby. Though I loom here, only the most faithful of my servants will see the truth. My presence is hidden from all else. Please take this meager gift as recognition of your services. Now that I am restored to a glimmer of my former power, the land can begin to heal. The crops will grow, the sick will be renewed, and in time your mortal bodies will undergo a most glorious transformation. Awesome. I guess that's one way to solve it. I guess that's one way to solve the problem. And the local troubles. Might, I think. Going for kind of a battle mage. A noble battle mage. I should probably also get a little bit of guile for stamina because I'm pretty low in it overall. Okay. I love to get TF'd. I didn't think this game would involve TF, but you know, I'll take it. Let's sell some of our treasures, and then I want to go upgrade the fortress. If they'll still take me, honestly, like, God, who knows? I have you know, I haven't been the best attendant of the union, the apostatic union, but also like I don't like them, so who care? Okay. I would like to sell my treasures. I have a lot of treasures, in fact. There we go. And then we're gonna go all the way back to the fortress. Ascend. It is time for bad things to happen to good people. But it's time for weird things to happen to good people, essentially. That's kind of the dichotomy between, like, you know, weird nightmare pagan magic and like institutionalized wizard stuff is like wizards, bad stuff happens to good people, and good stuff happens to bad people. Wild magic is all about, you know... Yeah, I am curious if Can I actually buy the town? Or buy the, I guess I can't buy the house yet, because the dev hasn't finished that bit yet. I kind of don't want to go back to the Pagan Fort, honestly. I thought about it for a second. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't really care for it. Where's the, like, high cartographer guy? Because I want to talk to them. I hand my cipher charts. So how do I get up to the academy? I believe that's the academy up there. I guess I just gotta go... That island maybe has access? Yeah, let's go try and get to the academy. That seems like a good goal. Oh, supple fruit. These might be new. I think these were added when I think these were added when Pegeth got revived. I mean, listen, like the people who live here built their entire structures around these divine, like these dark weird gods. If the Apostatic Union wants to have their council and logic and reason on the other side of the world, they're free to do so. But over here, it's gamer time, you know? Gamer time over here. We're having fun. We're laughing, we're smiling. Perhaps too much, one might argue. He's gonna be hiding a spell of levitation. Yeah, I guess so. I went in a weird way. It does also look like there's a lift there, so maybe I just need to find the lift. Because I have a letter of recommendation. Looks like it might align with this here. Aha! A wizard. Youth is fumbling with a teacup, a spoon, and an assortment of other objects, which all appear to be floating. Goddamn wizards wouldn't know a good spell if it... The objects clattered to the floor. Are you trying to get into the academy too? I wouldn't bother. You can chant a silk slug to shit gold, and they still ignore you. They won't let you in without a recommendation. I have one. Why are you playing with all that stuff? Why, these are demonstrations of my most sophisticated cipher spells. See this spoon? He shoves the spoon into your hand and it's damp and sodden. I've created a spell to make any object sweat. Incredible, no? The applications are limitless. Is this human sweat? Well observed. The spell diverts liquid and salt from the caster's own body onto the object in question. The only downside is that it makes you very thirsty. But that's just one of my spells. See this teacup? Put it to your ear and you'll hear a man crying. That's a real man, but I have no idea where he is. Oh, and this hammer. It's the safest hammer in the world, as it can't actually hit anything. He continues like this for some time. Eventually, he sees a chance to interrupt his monologue. I'll get going. You look busy. We smile so wide her face is terrible. Did say if that's good or bad, yeah, pretty much. The enchanted mess is deathly still, but its stoic eyes track you as you approach. The Erudite Academy is closed to all but a chosen few. Present your recommendation or leave. Here's my recommendation. The mask is silent for a long while. Just as you are about to say something, it responds. Recommendation accepted. You may enter. Okay. Activate the crystal. Here we go. Get up to this academy. Yahoo. It's kind of hoping that Pegalith would give me some magics. You've gained access to the Erudite Academy, traveling bastion of scholarly pursuits. Now, what secrets are hidden in the most acclaimed institution of the Apostatic Union? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh. Hello. Man mumbles to himself. This is a Dawn Prime Alchemist. Man mumbles to himself as he grinds a mortar and pestle. He seems oblivious to your presence until he mutters, "I'll be just a moment, young'un." He stares at the concoction of herbs, frowning. Suddenly, he quakes a glob of phlegm and spits it into the bowl, grinds and sets it aside, seemingly satisfied. Now then, I'm Dongi, Prime Alchemist of this old academy. What can I do for you? Can you teach me about alchemy? Better than most, I'd wager. With alchemical equipment, you can combine ingredients. Okay, we already know how to do this. Now the Academy's been floating over these Oneric Isles for about a year now, and I've gotten a flavor for the herbs that grow here. Brew 2 Eyes of Pagath for a potent health potion. Just the same, Paradoxicus revitalizes mana and Jitterseed to restore stamina. There are plenty more potent combinations, mark my words. It's possible to make poison. Of course, mix an Eye of Pagath with Jitterseed. The latter reverses the healing effects of the former, making a concoction that'll eat through skin. Coat your weapons with that, and your enemies will be sorry. Are there any rare herbs? Tries a sly grin. Oh, well, that depends on who's asking. That damned Inquisition would have banned the use of some of the most potent alchemical herbs to the chagrin of those who know better. And it's closer, but those who know where to look. You can still find, Death's Veil around these parts. It's a shroom that grows from the cursed remains of a corpse. Macabre stuff, but extremely useful. Combine it with an Eye of Pagath for an elixir of restoration. You could be on death's door, but one of those would fix you right up. Thanks for the information. Anytime. Okay. How do you become the Prime Alchemist? He's silent for a moment, looking past you in contemplation. I come from Lundel, a beautiful and wild place where the wind and rain will shape a man. My father was the court alchemist for the king. He worked with the Wiccans and the local gods to ensure the prosperity of the realm. It was a noble position, and one I inherited on my 22nd year. But my tenure was cut short by the God War. Lundel fell into civil war, and my liege was slain. The Wiccans became traitors, and my gods became outcasts. I fled to this academy. A good thing I did. My past allegiances would have seen me hung by this newfangled union, were it not for the protection of this place. I warrant there are still those who would wish that fate upon me, even now. Goodbye. He's interesting. I like this Prime Alchemist. Chief Engineer. Woman tinkers with a small crystal, brows furrowed. She taps it with a stylus before it seized with magical energy, and she drops it, cursing. God damn it. You broke my concentration. It'll take hours to recalibrate that. She glares at you for a moment. But seeing as you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. I'm Natalia, Chief Engineer here. Now tell me, how would you like to travel anywhere instantly? Instantaneous travel, sign me up. That's the spirit. You see this big chamber here? I had it brought up from the islands below. It's a portal chamber. It's tech from this academy. It's actually pretty old. The Erudite Academy moves around a lot, and it seems one of my predecessors tried to set up a portal network on these very islands a long time ago. Looks like they never got it working, but I think I found the missing link. I've calibrated a crystal to act as a key of sorts, but it should activate the portals and allow for safe travel, but I just need someone to test it out. Sure, I'll do it. That's what I wanted to hear. See this crystal key? She reveals a glimmering device, a marriage of clockwork and crystal, and hands it to you. It'll allow you to activate the portal chambers. Once activated, you can teleport to any of the other portals you found. The only trouble is that I've only found one. The Academy records state there should be many more scattered around the island. You don't need to find them all. You can link this one to a portal chamber in the Endless Realm, another in the Clockwork Kingdom, or reward your efforts. Okay. Very well. So wait, how does this work? I think we've seen these before, actually. Interesting. Okay, so we gotta find more of these things. Pages of the Grimoire crack with magical energy. A quill rises quite of its own accord for scratching on the page. Please write your destination. So yeah, we gotta go around and find these. Neat. Lockpick. Potion. Shuriken. Oop. Where are all the spells at? I won't learn how to cast an awesome spell. A spell of kill instantly with a single hit. A single spell. Cast once and you kill spell of killing. Hey, buddy. The woman's flesh hangs loosely from her bones. Ruptures in her skin reveal muscle, sinew, and patches of exposed... This is the chief historian. Exposed bone. Glances at you with cloudy eyes. You know it's rude to stare, mortal. My name is Glem, the chief historian of this academy. You don't seem quite like the other scholars. Your skills of deduction are quite exemplary, mortal. I am an endless, and so quite unlike the rest of this bunch. I look like a rotting corpse. But I've also been here the longest. In fact, I've been at the academy since before any of these scholars were even born. Yeah, this game's got good vibes. It's very, very fun. And the other scholars accept you. It varies. Many in the Apostatic Union think us endless should be burned at the stake. But here at the academy, your kind seem to be more accepting. Oh, that buffoon Giovanni clearly wants me thrown out the out slop. When I first came here, I hid my flesh in silks and bandages to hide my shame. But over the years, I ceased to care. If people want to gawp, let them gawp. How do you end up here? I left my homeland over 2 centuries ago. Back then, my kind indulged their insatiable hunger by waging constant war on the living. The Cadaver Crusades. It was repulsive, and so I left. I wandered for a long time, half-starved, before the Erudite Academy found me. I think they brought me in more as a research specimen, but soon became apparent I was a brighter spark than most of them. I became a historian on account of me being older than most of their books. Sooner or later, my superiors all died, and so here I am, chief historian. Thanks for indulging my curiosity. That's quite alright, mortal. Most of your kind just scarp at the sight of me. Think I'm infectious or something. Can I ask about some history? Of course, mortal. I've read every book in this place, and let me tell you, most of them are wrong. I should know, being older than the world rend. Ooh. They got a lot here. Okay, tell me about the Apostolic Union. The Union is a relatively young conglomerate of states. It was formed 40 years ago when the victors of the God War unified under one banner. But the lands that make up the Union can trace their history back 400 years, when the survivors of the world rend fled to the Sky Realms. They were feudal kingdoms then, allied to the Wiccans and their gods. Keep listening. Vena had always been a diplomatic hub, and its principal city, Riova, is now the capital of the Union. Lundel is a noble land, full of castles and wind-swept plains. Beyond is a place of culture and learning. The best universities, the best theaters, the best wines. And lastly, Slev is the northernmost land. And a cold, harsh one at that. Its cities are rife with corruption and gangs. But half a century ago, the rulers of these lands chose to break free of the Wiccan covens. Astoundingly, they chose to fight their own gods, and even more astoundingly, they won. And the Apostolic Union was born. Feels like it was a mistake, honestly, to me. You tell me about these islands. The archipelago, with Hollowshire at its heart, is known as the Ineric Islands. To the east of Hollowshire lies Cordova, more recently known as the Clockwork Kingdom. To the west is the Endless Realm, where my kind originates from. But these islands have not always existed together. Islands in the Sky Realms drift with the current, and if you go back 100 years or so, neither Cordova or the Endless Realm were part of this archipelago. Oh, that's not good. What about Hollowshire? For many years, Hollowshire has existed as an independent territory in league with the Wiccan cult of the Worm, who worship the fertility god Pegath. But recently it has been absorbed into the Apostolic Union's borders, making it the southernmost territory of the Union. As you've no doubt noticed, there is a great deal of friction between the locals and the Apostolic Union's soldiers. When townsfolk have relied upon a god for so long, they don't take kindly to having that god suddenly outlawed. Makes sense. What can you tell me about the Erudite Academy? The Erudite Academy is over 200 years old. Unlike the other universities in the Apostolic Union, it is not tied to a single state. It exists independently. For much of its history, it was a fringe establishment, refusing to align with gods or Wiccan covens. In fact, many of the treatises and polemics that laid the ground for the God War originated from this very establishment. And so it should come as no surprise that, since its inception, the Union has favored the Erudite Academy with high-profile commissions and secretive projects. As you can see, the Academy exists on a flying island, and moves between territories to where it is needed most. We've been stationed on these Oneric Islands for about a year now. How long have I been going? Okay, I'll probably wrap in a little bit, because I'm getting a little tired. Tired of talking. And telling about the distant past. Well, that is quite a question. I'll try to be brief. For most of human history, civilization thrived far below. On the world's surface, Feudal kingdoms flourished under the patronage of powerful gods, and the Wiccans mediated between mortals and the divine. But advances in magic and technology led to the rise of the Emberian Empire. Huge cities spread across the world, linked by unfathomable spells, and the Wiccans fled to the Sky Realms. But then, of course, we have the Worldrend. 400 years ago, we cannot say exactly what the Worldrend was, only that it destroyed the world's surface and forced humans to flee to these Sky Realms. Believe it or not, I was alive during the Worldrend. I remember an intense flash of burning heat, and a terrible sound like 1,000 screams. Our island crashed into another during the commotion. I've known nothing like it. It's funny that this game and Moon Acid both have the thing where, like, the surface of the world got completely, wrecked. My pleasure, Mortal. Thank you. I appreciate an immortal who can give you some detailed history. That's always a good thing. I would love to stream more of this. I might even, like, not... I'm probably not going to play this off stream. I'll probably save this just for stream. I'm having fun streaming this. Oh. Wizard. Jerome Head Aetherist. The old man is hunched in his chair, wheezing heavily. Each breath reverberates like a broken machine. Suddenly it stops altogether. You wait a moment, then another. Hello? Yeah. He lurches awake, eyes peering from a mound of wrinkles. What's the hull integrity? Are we out of orbit? I think the hull integrity is fine. He's still for a moment, blinking. Oh, apologies. Thought I was back in the cosmos for a moment there. I'm Jerome Very, the head aetherist of this place. Pleased to meet you. So you want to go into the cosmos or what? What is aethology? Aethology is the study of the aether. It is a noble art, one of the oldest. We track the neuron stars, behold the beauty of their infinite cosmos, and even travel there ourselves. But this newfangled union would rather throw coin at more rudimentary magic, cipher spells that help trade, war, expansion. The youth of today have their eyes on their purses, not on the stars. What can you tell me about the cosmos? As you leave the planet's atmosphere, you see it. The neural network. The cosmos. On this planet, we have hundreds of neuron stars, as you know. The one here orbits these islands every 12 hours and glows red. Others glow blue, yellow, purple, of varying sizes and orbital trajectories all over the globe. Yeah, I like this guy, he's good. And they're all connected by synapses, but those synapses also stretch out to the neural network, to the cosmos. And when you see it, there aren't just hundreds of neuron stars, no. They fill your vision. They never end. We have, with magical means, peered inside the fabric of our very skulls. Our minds look just like the cosmos, an uncanny reflection. We've been debating what this means for hundreds of years, but truly, your guess is as good as mine. How long have you been an aetherist? He chuckles. Now that's a question. Before the God War, before the forming of the Apostatic Union itself, I was an aetherist in Bayonne. I was captain of my first cosmos vessel before I was 20, would you believe? It's a dangerous business visiting the cosmos. The air is very thin. Cipher seals need to keep the ship together and prevent leaks. Complex magics recycle the air. One faulty spell, one flaw in the cipher, and your whole crew could die. But oh, the beauty, the majesty. To be out there witnessing the throb and pulse of the neural network firsthand. There's nothing like it. Thanks for the information. Anytime. Farewell. Yeah, he's cool, I like him. Cool guy. Aha. Delusion. I would say Guile, probably. Could probably use some Guile. Cosmos is the brain of a higher being. Seems like it. But maybe, maybe there are worlds within world. Maybe there are, worlds within people. In this setting, who knows? Empty. I thought there's gotta be more than do here, right? There's this. There's this building. I miss anything? I went in here. That's where I went first. And I went up. Potion? Gold? Hey. Inquisition agent looks you up and down with a sneer. A new face? You're not another of those stumbling scholars, are you? This place fills me with disgust. A bunch of egotistical idiots, playing with powers they fail to understand or control. But lately I've caught wind of something that could finally be on their undoing. This place harbors a dark secret and one I intend to uncover. What's the secret you're looking for? I've been looking for dirt on this place for months. The Academy plays with fire, it flouts Union regulations at every turn, though the Council, in their ineptitude, always turns a blind eye. Recently, my equipment detected something. A Class D god entity. Only a faint signal, so my superiors put it down to faulty equipment. But if it is true, god worship is a serious felony. The Council would have to act. If they're really harboring some sort of minor god, it would be well hidden. I could really use the help of an outsider like yourself. Keep an eye out. You truly are a credit to the Apostatic Union. Please return to me if you find anything of interest. The one advantage we have is that most of these blundering old fools don't seem to like each other very much. I've not had much luck talking to them. They seem to hate me as much as I hate them. But ask around, you might be able to glean something I've missed. I'm not actually going to help this person find this god. I just want to find it for myself. Throwing knife. Chitter thing? Chitter creature? Chitter boy? So we got the historian. And the historian doesn't seem to like... Oh, wait, here. We talked to you yet? We haven't talked to Giovanni yet, actually. As you approach, the man's face contorts into a ghoulish expression. Really? This is what passes for a scholar these days? Please refrain from getting your muddy footwear on the flooring. Turns away and sighs. Well, seeing as you're here, perhaps you may be of some use. Back in Vena, I had 12 servants in this damned little place, nary a soul will lift a finger to help. Perhaps you're different, I am Giovanni Bori, of the Bori family. I'm destined for great things, father says so, but for now I'm merely the chief cartographer of this wretched place. What's the Academy do with cartography? Traditionally, not much. It's a rather menial task for Navy vessels and merchant map makers. But the trouble with living on floating bits of rock is that they have a habit of moving around, and old maps become useless. So the Academy is working on a more inventive solution. Okay, I think I get it. I have one of these. Good to hear it. You noticed anything strange or forbidden lately? What's this? Sudden interest in the integrity of our establishment. If I didn't know better, I'd say that Inquisition agent has you under her thumb. I should smile. No matter. Between you and me, my allegiance lies more with the Council and their Inquisition than most of the dusty old codgers in this place. I'm sure they're flouting union regulations left and right. I checked that Aether's fool up in the tower. He's always prattling on about the importance of the cosmos. Now he floated into the night sky before most of us were even birthed. If anyone's a rule breaker, it's him. Yeah, even if there aren't other options in this quest, I'm not gonna tell her about them because I don't like the Apostatic Union. They're cringe. They're real cringe. Unfortunately. Have you seen any signs of corruption in the Academy? Corruption? Ah, that Giovanni Bori is as corrupt as they come. He has friends in powerful places, which is the only reason he's here. They made him chief cartographer, but the young idiot wouldn't know a map if he was looking right at one. He'd probably wipe his arse with it. Now he sent all our junior scholars out on some fool's errand. Yes, they're both just mad at each other. Fair enough. I do feel like at least one of them has to have like some sort of arcane secret in their zone. There's got to be like a candle that's misplaced or something, or a book. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I would agree. It does feel like there would be multiple solutions to this quest, so I'm happy to kind of prowl about and ask questions about it. These have, like, secrets vibes to me. These little quarters. Little offices. Oh? Oh. Oh. That's one. We're missing some more candles. So that's a candle. I guess I just gotta scour the entire academy for candles. Yeah, let's just take a look. Let's check Giovanni's space, because, like... it feels as if he would be involved. I guess not. Oh wait, hang on. Haha. There's also a book here. We'll probably read that to start out next time. My voice is kind of dying. We'll probably, like, finish this quest and then call it. I'm just gonna keep sifting around for hidden. Aha, candle. Okay. Gotta be more. Candle? Ah, there we go. That's it. I kind of wish that doing the secrets didn't drain your mana. It's a little bit of a weird decision. Oh, a divine captive. You enter a secret chamber in the Erudite Academy which contains a captive god. After a little rooting around, you'll find a journal belonging to Jerem Verrier, the head atheist of the Academy. Front Jerem at the Observatory Tower, take the evidence straight to the Inquisitor, who's lurking around the Academy. Okay. What is the where's the journal? I don't see it. Okay, well, I guess we're just, yeah, I guess it's just you find it. Okay. Let's go talk to Jerome. We'll be nice about it though. Listen, he's got to have his creatures. Oh yeah, actually, that's a good question. Can I talk to the god? Let's try that before I try anything else. I want to go talk to that god. God, I've used up a lot of my... used up a lot of my max stamina here. Kind of running low. I don't think I can. Yeah, it doesn't seem possible. Okay. Well, let's go talk to him. I feel like he should be allowed to keep this creature, IMO. Okay. Ah, it's you again. Wait, who are you again? Found the god you've been hiding. He grimaces. I clearly didn't hide well enough. Its name is Xanarib. Must be one of the last gods on Union soil, I suppose. What were you doing with it? Oh my, it's fascinating research if I do say so myself. As you are no doubt aware, gods draw power from human belief. A devout follower is like a source of food to them. So I've been examining this process. Gods do not have organs, simply a nucleus surrounded by strange matter. This turns out to be remarkably similar to the human mind, full of neural synapses. The implications are astounding. Is it safe to harbor a god? Quite safe, I assure you. Before the god war, Xanarib was a god of revenge for a nearby village, but I have muted its power with cipher wards. Just last week, that oaf Giovanni lost my favorite pen. Not a moment after I found it, he stubbed his toe and was in quite a lot of pain. If Xanarib was at its full strength, I'm sure Giovanni would have fallen out a window to certain death or something. In fact, thinking of it, maybe I muted its power a little too much. I found your journal. It's fairly incriminating. Oh yes, it's true. The apostatic unions are outright banned this kind of research, even in this academy. The fools, did they realize what could be achieved if they did not run from what they fear? Please, I would ask you to return the journal to me, and forget this whole business. If the Inquisition were to get their hands on that journal, they would punish the whole Academy for my deeds. Okay, have the journal. Grabs the book hastily. You have my sincerest thanks. I will see to that Xanarib is relocated, just as I finish my study. Yeah, he deserves that. He deserves a warning. That's true. He probably is wrong to hold it captive, but also like, at least he's trying to study information and obtain knowledge. But the end of the quest here is that guess we can ask. Asked around, lots of bickering, but nothing solid. And that won't do. We need hard evidence. Perhaps you could try that endless woman. No. I refuse. I will not be doing that. Okay, is there a crystal that I can save up? I might need to just fast travel. Means we'll have to read the book some other time, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know where the crystals are here. Sad. Okay. Well, this has been a very fun game. I'm really enjoying this. Do a save. There we go. Just save again, just to be safe. Okay. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying Delusion. Highly recommend playing it. It's in early access. It's on Steam, and itch. And yeah, definitely get it yourself. We've barely scratched the surface on this. I'm definitely gonna do more streams of it soon. Maybe make it like a Friday game for a little bit. Until we get to the end of the early access content potentially, or we get bored. We'll see what happens first. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Let's do a raid, huh? Let's raid a friend. Or an enemy even. Okay. Let's see. Who is live? Boop 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 boop. I gotta let me see what my deal is right now. Okay. I will raid. I'm gonna raid Moonshot Network. They are currently raising money for their network. So go support them. They have a bunch of cool incentives, and yeah, go say hi. Raid phrase is the cave of the realm. Like that, with the ... Okay. Good night, everyone, and take care. Bye.
Remember, if you don't like what you see, you can change it. It's up to you, really. Goodbye, good luck, and have fun!